My boy Nate put me through war.
Yeah.
You know, I got that light touch.
Oh, for sure. I usually don't even feel pain. I almost don't even cry. Almost. I cried like 3 times to Nate. It's cool.
It wasn't about the tattoo.
It wasn't about. It was about other shit. You know. Yeah, the tattoo was the best part about it. The soothing. I was like, Nate.
This shit's therapy for real.
Yeah.
Like, why would you go pay a random old
head
advanced therapy for sure?
Just come get a tattoo.
It's that street therapy.
We could work it out together.
For sure. You probably got more. What's the word?
Insight.
Yeah, more true insight to the average person.
Relatable, yeah.
Yeah, relatable for sure.
Yeah, there's like so many walks of life that come with tattooing. I'm pretty sure with barbering too.
Yeah.
But it's just like, you never know who's walking through that door, or what they've been through, or
the energy,
how far they've came, how successful they are, how successful they're not.
Mm-hmm.
Like, some people get a tattoo and it shouldn't be their priority, but they come in there and get it anyways, just because.
Hey man, sometimes I bet you that make them like move about the whole year better though, you know.
Yeah.
I know when I get my tattoo from you, I be feeling extra him, you know. I be like, this is just like some little ass ink I'm getting compared to some of the pieces I got, but I'm still gonna be.
You think like, because what a haircut definitely makes you like, it makes you feel confident.
You saucy,
you makes you feel like him. You think so?
For sure. It's like, honest. Well, only if you're getting good ink though.
Yeah.
You know, if you're not getting good ink, I feel like it's very stressful. The same thing with the haircut. If you're not getting a good haircut, it's a stressful experience. But
no, I would say that I've gotten a tattoo and I was like when I got this tribal, when I got my sleeve, I was like, watch when the summer comes. I got my shirt off.
Exactly.
My tribal, my tribal's just gonna pop.
It's especially in like the beginning parts when you're first getting tattoos. Like, each tattoo is so noticeable. You know?
Yeah.
Like nowadays, like this tattoo might not even get noticed. I started realizing like some of these people realize I got a new tattoo like a couple months later now, because it's not so obvious. Maybe I just take off my clothes because it's summertime. You know, like I went from a long sleeve to a short sleeve. Who knows?
There was like moments where, like, every time I see you, just was in a wife beater.
I had to be, bro.
Yeah, you was just in a tank.
Come on, bro. You got all this ink. You got it. I mean, I've always been a wife beater ass, like, no, pause, wait. I've always been like I've always been a tank top ass fool, right? But
wife beater is crazy.
Wife beater crazy, G. The way I paused on that one was crazy. I was like, what did I just say?
I feel like that's who you are, though. I feel like you're a minimalist.
Have to be.
Yeah, like, you don't really need much.
I try not to. I mean, I have them. I have the cravings for sure. They're all there. I see pretty things. I'd be like, damn.
Need that.
Yeah, but I just learned through like delayed gratification. Like, sometimes I have my time, you know. In the beginning of my life, when I first started cutting hair, less responsibilities. Spend a bag, get another bag tomorrow. Didn't really hurt, you know. But like, after you realize that these items are like not very like self.
But I feel like
fulfilling.
Because we make money every day, I feel like that mindset of like, oh, I'll just make it back. You know, when you buy things,
it's
you're
too
like,
easy.
oh yeah, I'll just make it back. Like, it's super hard to save money.
Yeah, you're getting it right then and there.
I know if I'm in the shop, I'm gonna make money.
Yeah,
so it's like,
bro, you could at this point, bro, you could print some money, bro. And I know you can. You just be like, yo, who needs this deal real quick? You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, I post deals in that sense where it's like,
everyone's winning.
I'm not really worried about the money. Yeah, it's like
everyone's winning.
It's like, okay,
I'm winning.
I need extra money, I'll post a deal, but it's not like because I need the money for something crazy. It's just because I rather you let people come in the door with the mindset of like, okay, I paid this much for this tattoo, but then when they leave and it's an amazing tattoo, and they're like, damn, I can't believe he only
hooked it up
like
that.
This,
yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
It gains respect from them. Now they'll come back and spend regular price because they know the quality of work, you know, and they know like they're gonna get that experience and that good quality for the right price.
You can only have this business model though when you're as passionate as you are about tattooing though. Wouldn't you say so? Because if you try to do this same business model and you hate tattooing, you're over here.
Oh, anything though, not just tattooing. Like, if you hate that shit, you're not gonna get the most out of it.
Nah, exactly.
You don't even gotta like passionately love what you're doing. Like, you don't gotta be super
gratefulness,
like,
huh?
Yeah, you just
gratefulness.
You gotta just have that kind of edge where it's, I don't mind doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't mind getting up and doing this. It's not something that is dreadful to me, you know.
Yeah, it just becomes a part of like the necessity of the day.
Yeah.
That you gotta get up and you gotta change your underwears and tattoo some people and shit, you know? Basically, like at certain points, you start feeling awkward if you don't do it, you know?
Yeah.
That's at least how it feels when I cut hair. Like I'll take a day or two off sometimes and I'll just not do anything. But those days suck. My best days off are where I do like 1 or 2 haircuts or something very light. Like I bet you it's different though for a tattooing. Like each thing is permanent.
To me,
it takes forever.
Yeah,
mentally.
but to me, I feel like I'm a creator.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm not producing something, like days off are hard for me because I enjoy sitting in my bed watching YouTube or Netflix or something like that, you know. But if I'm not being productive or producing anything, I feel that lack of creativity. It kind of like I'd rather just get up and do it, you know.
Yeah.
Like even this weekend, like my Sundays are my days off. I haven't took a Sunday off like almost all year. Like I take maybe like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Because like I would just go in.
It's
you
a
know?
lifestyle,
Like,
yeah.
I would just go in.
And would you say on those days off though, you're probably still creating something? Like you got music going on in the background all the time.
Yeah, I'm drawing now. I'm drawing a lot more now.
So you're kind of just filling that same void that you feel like you gotta do every day.
Yeah.
But just in different ways.
Yeah. I've actually started drawing a lot more again.
Yeah.
Because that's where it started for me, just drawing. Just picking up a pencil, whether it's pencil, paper, or whatever, just picking it up and just drawing.
The simplest form.
Yeah.
Basically, going back to core
getting
root.
back to it.
Yeah.
I feel like when I was in that mode and I first started, that was my escape.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, like my muse almost.
This is your first tool you got given in your hands to express yourself.
There's this feeling I get when I'm like the pencil's in my hand, it's in the paper. The rest of the world is gone. Like you know what I mean? Like it's just me right there. Like so, as a teenager, it was kind of like an escape. To just block out all the noise, you know.
And how you think you got into tattooing? Like how do you think that energy right there?
Well,
got into ink.
A lot of the art stuff started from me trying to imitate what my brother was doing. So my oldest brother TK, he's a natural born artist. Like he came out the womb an artistic person, you know. And then as he got older, he harnessed it in, and he actually went far with it, you know.
Yeah.
So me being a kid thinking it's cool, I'm trying to copy it, you know.
Yeah.
I used to sneak some of his drawings and then go draw it on my own and bring it back to him. Like,
like what's good?
I did it. Yeah. Like look, I did it too. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then I grew to like it on my own. And as I got older, I just kept drawing. It gave me like this. I wanted to show him that I could draw. You know, and then like I was kind of chasing his approval. Like one day he's gonna think like, damn, my little brother's dope too.
Get down, yeah.
You know. So and then I got by me doing that, I started to get attention from school. People were like, oh shit, yeah, he's good at drawing. Like, I'm drawing in class.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I used to do graffiti too because my middle brother, he was like a tagger and shit. So
that's like the clash of what I see right here.
Yeah.
Bro, if you see me right here, I got like realism and then just straight raw street art going across in font form.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I really see it on my style, and I feel like that's kind of, would you say that's like kind of what makes your style unique? That you got?
It can separate me from other people. But I think a lot of artists come from like a graffiti background.
Yeah.
Like, you know, because it started in LA. I feel like LA is like the mecca of tattoos, you know?
So you feel like this tattooing is like a more official way to streamline route for artists to go? Like just natural born artists? To make some good
money. Yeah, to make a consistent income where you don't got to work a job.
And you can still be an artist.
Yeah, because the art world is saturated now. It's like you really got to do something extravagant to separate yourself. If you're painting, you got to do something crazy. You're not crazy in a sense, but it's like, you got to like be different.
Collecting art right here. Just don't want to short, but collecting art right here. That's a serious thing I'm doing.
What are you going to say?
Oh, I was going to say, because you're saying like, honestly, with the internet and a lot of industries are saturated now, like music, I would say, like what you said, tattooing, like a lot of things are saturated, but like if you had to, or if you could put your finger on something that would be like a popping factor, like what would be something that if you saw it, you'd say, oh, that's different. As far as tattooing goes, like what would be something that would set other people apart, you know, if you're really trying to come up in the industry now at this point?
I'm big on application. Like the way the tattoo is applied and the way it heals, and then two, like creative space. Like if it's really creative and you're doing a concept that nobody's done before, but then you apply that tattoo and then it looks good, and then in real life after it heals, you can still look at it and be like, damn, that's amazing. You know, I think all those factors come into it, because like you could do a good tattoo, like, but how did it heal?
Right.
You know, how does it look? How's it gonna look in 3 years? How's it gonna look in 5 years? You know, those kind of things are what separate a good artist from a bad artist to me. Because you could do lick 'em, stick 'em tattoos all day. You know, you could, if you could trace pretty well, you could do a good little tattoo. But did you apply it in the skin well?
Yeah,
the tones match. You know,
it's the longevity of it.
Yeah.
And there's
crazy.
times where I do a good tattoo. Damn, it's hella good tattoo. But then my next tattoo, it's a good tattoo in my book, but it sucks to me because I'm like, fuck.
I'm chasing that last high.
I wanted
that new high.
I wanted to do it much better than I saw it different. You know, so it's like getting your idea fully out and it coming out how you see it as an artist. I think that will separate you from the average artist. You know,
right? That makes a lot of sense. Like, have you had those moments where you've created something on the pen and paper or digitally, and then you go apply it, and it's just you're like, damn, like I don't know how I'm gonna outdo myself, but then eventually you probably do.
There's some where I'm like, this is gonna be dope, you know. But then like I put it together, it's dope, and then once I get started, their skin is rough, or like I'm just not in that mode that day. Like I was in that mode when I created it, but then when I get there, it's like my energy's not like there, so it shows like this, like tattoo. I think anything you do is energy based and it's spiritual, especially when you're creating art. It's spiritual. Yes. You got to pull it out of you. Like, you got to be in that space, you know, because sometimes, like, we're human, bro. So sometimes as an artist, you go to work and maybe you're arguing with your bitch, or maybe, you know what I mean? Maybe you're broke. I mean, you're not broke, but all your bills, you know, you need that money, bro. Yeah,
life
like,
stresses.
Yeah, then it's like, how confident are you in yourself? Because you can be an artist, but you have no confidence in real life and social life. Maybe not getting no girls. Maybe anything can affect the art.
Yeah.
You know, because it's a spiritual energy. It's a transference of energy.
Yeah, have that mental health.
Yep.
Yeah. So
that mental health is crucial.
Yeah, there's times where I did a good one and I'm like, hell yeah, everything's good. But then I go home and I look at it, I'm like, fuck, I could have did that better.
Different lighting, different
better. But if you're not that nitpicky about what you're doing, can you really say you love what you're doing? You know?
No, hell no. Yeah, for me, I look at back every time my past haircut comes back, I could see where I could be more natural on the lineups, or I could execute it better. And like that's my new standard. Like how you say, like you visualize your better art piece.
Yeah.
When they come back, I'm trying to do it better than last time. And so I see like the imperfections through the grow out process. Like, okay, like I would want to be more natural here, here, and here. Yeah. And then I just try to execute it. And I feel like it really comes down to just like setting a standard too hard for you to achieve. Yeah. And if you can set that standard high enough where it's harder to achieve.
You know, too, like my mentor just posted this thing where he said, like he was talking to like fellow artists. He was saying, are you striving to be greater, or are you just punching a clock?
Yeah.
Because essentially it is our job now. It's work. And there's tattoos that we really don't want to do. Like the concept that they want, the design is not really like, it's like whatever. You know, that's what you want. We could do it. So, because don't get me wrong, we have to make money. We have to, you know, we got fucking lives. We got bills and shit. We got kids. So,
depends on what
sometimes it's like, okay, but can I still do whatever they want and still apply my skill and my art and still try to be better? Because I know for certain there's simple tattoos that I've done, but they're only good tattoos because I did them.
You did them.
Yeah.
Not
like if you take it to someone else, it wouldn't be as good. They wouldn't have applied it the same. They wouldn't have made it flow with your body the same. You know what I mean? Like, there's a certain shit that...
There's symmetry.
Yeah. But then sometimes we do get lost in that, I'm just going to work today. Yeah. You know what I mean? There's days where I'm like, fuck, I'm just at work, bro. Yeah. Like, this ain't... I'm not creating something
it's a work day.
Crazy, you know?
Yeah. It's a grind today.
Yeah,
I got to push through
I'm just punching in the time clock. You know, and that's what... It kind of sparked another fire in me, though, when I seen that post. I'm like, damn, sometimes I do just come in and just work.
Punch a clock,
you know what I mean? I'm not trying to sit there and be like, hey, let's do this. But I'm not going to lie. I love Fresno. It's my city. It's where I grew up. It's everything. But people aren't open to doing something creative. They don't have the budget for it. You know what I mean? A lot of these people are saving up money to finally get a tattoo, and then you come in there and you want to do something more extravagant, and it's like, nah, you know.
Let me stick with my
they don't have that same vision.
Right.
Some people are looking for the Pinterest post.
Yeah.
They're looking for that.
There's a lot of Pinterest tattoo artists, bro.
Hey, man, I'm sure they make good money, but it's about if you want to punch a clock or if you want to have a lifestyle.
It's just not. They're not gonna separate from the crowd.
Mhm.
They're just gonna be that. You know what I mean? You're not.
You'll make a living.
Yeah.
That's about it. You know,
And,
no
like,
legacy.
Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I get a lot of concepts from Pinterest, but I throw something in there to change it. You know what I mean? You gotta change it. You can't just.
Would you say any of my pieces were like a duplicate?
All your pieces, because of who you are,
Yeah.
I had to alter something to make it. You know what I mean? I had to create something. You know what I mean? The most plain one you got is probably the Jesus, because you can't really alter Jesus. You know what I mean?
That's just religious,
but
right there.
The way we set it up, the way we placed it with the cross.
Creative.
Yeah, you know.
I was literally just talking about that when you dipped out. I was like, look, added on by my boy. Added on by my boy.
Yeah.
I was basically telling him how all these are 101. And it's like, I can't sit there and say that I've seen anyone with any of my pieces.
There's certain things like that where Jesus is all skill.
Mm-hmm.
Take somebody who doesn't have skill, put that Jesus tattoo, and take somebody who does have skill, you'll see the difference. You know what I mean?
Let's overlay that right there.
The tattoo?
His tattoo, my tattoo, and just maybe some meme-ass Jesus. Some meme-ass
Some
Jesus.
fucking, oh man, some people be out there whacking motherfuckers.
Seriously though, that's why I be tripping. I'm like, bro, like, but honestly, I get it. Some people just want to have the ink look, you know?
Bro, but
it's crazy, huh?
You know, since I've been doing a lot of portraits, you know, I'm kind of like people
picky
portraits now. There's some people who come to me with a portrait and they're like, yeah, I went to LA and paid $3,000.
10 bands, damn near.
I'm like, damn, my portraits are $600.
Yeah.
They're better. You know what I mean? They're better. And I just don't. I sometimes just don't understand.
Overlaying that one too.
It's the same thing with my artist. He did I don't know if you know Ben 10, but he threw on this big ass gauntlet on my arm, and he had looked at like some like other tattoos that artists had done. They were hella janky, like
Ben
2D,
10 versions,
hella flat.
bro.
Like
yeah.
he just same thing. He was like, bro, like I want to make this something that's unique and that's gonna pop. I don't want it to look.
That's dope as fuck.
The green goes crazy.
Nigga, I used to watch Ben 10 for real.
That's pretty fresh, huh?
Yeah.
I know when I seen that, I was like, what? You got Ben 10 on you? I was like, what the fuck?
Me
on the wrist is crazy, bro.
Me, like, Ben 10 and me watching it and shit, it's just always just like, it doesn't matter what situation you put that nigga in. He got something for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, I looked at it as like assimilating to your environment. You know, adaptable. To it. You know, you got to be adaptable in this life. You can't just be one trick pony. You got to be somebody who can, you get in the room, like, I can sit with anybody I want, and I'm going to build a good, genuine relationship with them. But just because who I am, just because I can adapt. I can maneuver in here, I can maneuver in there, you know. So watching Ben 10 showed me, like, nigga, you could be anything you want.
All while staying true to yourself.
Yeah. Still being Ben, you just switched your shit.
Staying true to yourself. Every once in a while, he'd throw the random character on accident. He'd be like, fuck.
Oh, yeah, he's like, damn wrong.
He's all dolphin and shit.
Yeah, he ends up as a fish in the desert, bro. He's like, fuck. Gotta make it work.
It's adaptability, though, you know. Who was that tattoo artist?
Oh, David.
EB. Yeah.
He's colorblind too, so he's stressing low key on the
what?
color. He's like,
he tattooed color on you and he's colorblind?
Hey, that's crazy. That boy had you choose all the color, huh? He was all like, we sure?
Hey, this the green, right, bro?
Hey, I mean, at the end of the day, you probably gotta ask the person anyways to choose the green for most people, huh?
Well, yeah, you're doing color, you kind of, it's your job as an artist to match the color of the image, but that's fine.
Onto the skin, huh?
Color, bro.
Hey, he's doing color right now, though. He's gonna.
Yeah, I mean, I'll do some red. I'll do some blue. But I'm not doing no color tattoos, like, you know.
You see those
rainbow.
comic book ones? They got some crazy comic book ones. Yeah. Some Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
Those things are pretty hard.
Hey, what's the most difficult color to make stick in the skin? Besides, I think white. Besides, like, white.
When I first started, I did do some color shit just because.
Look hard.
Just because I was doing everything. It was a walk-in shop, so I couldn't turn no money away. You know, I was like, fuck it. I don't really know how to do it, but I'm gonna do it.
We making a living, you know.
Yeah, and it was fucking yellow,
You're
bro.
punching the clock.
I did a yellow sunflower, and I'm sitting there and I'm like doing it, and it's fucking yellow doesn't show up right away. So, you know, like any artist, you want that instant gratification.
Yeah.
So you kind of want to see it, you know, especially when you're first starting off as an artist. you want to see everything right away. You want to be like, nigga, yeah, it's almost done.
Or
you
like
know?
a racer.
Yeah.
Like a freaking highlighter.
Yeah, you want to see it. Yeah,
Lay
but
down.
like over time, you gotta learn. You gotta be patient, because when you first lay it in, it might not be as dark or it might not be as light. You gotta see. You gotta let it settle. Because even when I start right here, I could think like, oh yeah, I put enough there. But as the skin starts to settle in, the ink starts to settle in, I'm like, oh no, it's too light. So you go back and do it. But as a beginner, you're like, nah, I need to see
That's
it.
cool.
So I'm fucking scraping away, right? I'm like fucking feeling it. You know, I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, where the fuck is this yellow at? So eventually I tell myself, well, just go through it. Just go through it and see. Bro, I got to like the third petal and the yellow started popping out. But it was turning brown because I was fucking digging and that blood was mixing with the color. So I was like,
it happens, bro.
Yeah, bro. I was so stressed.
It's a learning curve, but I bet you
18 years old.
You never did that again, though. Huh?
Hell no.
Exactly.
I fucking didn't even want to do color after that. I was like, fuck
dude,
this.
That sounds like my Edgar story I told on episode 1, bro. Literally, I bet you got so good at that technique though, and learning to be patient. You know, for the color to pop through. It's almost a part of the operation now. From that one incident, 18 years old.
Yeah, just like gave you that trauma. I'm not doing that though.
Gave you that blueprint, bro.
Yeah,
to be
and
you.
too, when I first started, like if I could go back and look at like pictures when I first started, everything's dark.
Yo,
everything's super dark, bro. And I had to tell myself like, fuck, why is it so dark? Everything's so dark, but it's because I had no confidence. So I was just putting it in there,
more and more.
Yeah, like I was just trying to get the image out, you know. But now I trust my application. Now I trust that I'm applying it the right way. Like this tone, I know it's gonna sit light when it heals, because it's just supposed to be a shadow.
Yeah,
it's the letter's gonna be red, and that shadow's gonna drop, and it's gonna look 3D. You know.
Yeah.
But I trust that now. I don't. At first, I'm like, I want to see it. Yeah. So it'll be dark, and then now it look too much like not how I want it to look. So.
Yeah, people be tripping off your tattoos. We got a pretty good tattoo shop next door, and they be stopping me and they be like, "Damn, what's your ink?" I be like, "My boy."
I didn't even know there was a shop next door.
It's crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just telling Mitch that there's hella tattoo shops opening up.
Man, hey, it's a beautiful industry,
isn't it? Doing that with barbers too.
Yeah, I think it's just self-employment wants to go up in general across the world.
Entrepreneurship.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. It's just, especially barbering and tattooing. I feel like those are like some of the not the easiest to get into because it takes a lot of time, but some of the cheapest to get into. Like, don't get me wrong, it's expensive to have the full setup, but it's not expensive to go grab a Walmart clipper and get in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, or buy that shitty rinky-dinky tattoo gun from Facebook Marketplace and start from there.
Amazon, bro. You can go on Amazon and get a machine for $100.
That's how the real beasts are created, in my opinion. Like the real beasts don't buy the full set right at the back. They work from where they're at, you know? They go grab it and they didn't even mean to make it like a whole...
but too, like, if you start like that, you just jump in the game. Later on, when you get money and you get new equipment, you're killing it even more. You know what I mean?
Exactly. If you know how to blend with just a clipper and you're missing guards and you don't got a car to drive to the store to buy the guards and you got 4 haircuts right now, what are you doing? They're going to make it work. You know, like you're just going to flick the wrist and hope it goes good.
No guard.
Yeah, no guard, brother, no guard. I bet you, my boy, you've
shear work.
Exactly. I bet you sometimes your gun messes up in the middle of a tattoo back in the day and you just keep it pushing. You work with it. You learn like, all right, this is going low RPMs.
Like, therell be some times where I don't have the right needle. Fuck it, I'm on it anyway.
So I'm gonna get a different angle with it.
Yeah, like I'll have a shader, but I could create a line with a shader though.
You just turn it sideways, maybe, huh?
Turn it sideways, turn it into a blade.
Yeah.
Swipe like that. You know what I mean?
Because as soon as you angle it though, I feel like doing lines with shaders might be actually pretty cool because you kind of get like a safety region, like it's like this. Softness.
So now like you're shading like this, like a paintbrush, you know. But if you turn it to the side, you can create that line.
It'll have like a nice soft point probably at it, huh?
Yeah. You turn it, you hit that corner of the shader.
Have a soft point at the edge.
Yeah, but I don't use shaders no more.
No. So right now you're doing.
I'm just gonna get you canceled right now. I was gonna say.
Hey, brother. Hey, brother. And we guard that right there, too, for you. What we do is we throw a big-ass clipper guard on it.
Yeah.
Like, just like this. We throw a logo like this over your mouth. We'll probably throw this one over your mouth right here when it's all done. And then what's called... How many comments do you need for that one to be unleashed?
Right.
How many you choose?
You choose.
What, how many comments?
Yeah, how many comments to unguard that?
15?
15. There you
15?
go. 15. And then we drop the short for it. There you go.
Real G's pull threes.
No guard. No guard.
Oh God.
There you go. My boy gets the concept. This ain't just no normal podcast.
Yo, no.
My boy Mitch is uncancelable, we
I
said.
feel like that's where the world is super censored right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like feelings are just hurt. People are pussies.
Exactly.
People are bitches.
Seriously. We were touching bases on that on one of our episodes we have vaulted. Basically how there's this big filtered version of the internet, and I feel like we just got to push for more organicness, you know?
Well, yeah, it's just like the more you censor shit, how authentic can it be?
Censorship, and then everyone's posting their life through 15-second clips.
Yeah.
Hey, I did this, I did this, I did this.
Yeah.
It's win, win, win. What about everything else?
Yeah, and that's really what Instagram is. You're posting trophies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, nobody's posting the losses. You know
Trophy
what I mean?
moments.
Yeah, and I mean, we're all victims of it. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like I post all the good shit. You know, you don't post when I'm fucking down bad at home, fucking no haircut. Fucking, you know what I mean? Like I only post. I only snap with someone when I don't got a haircut.
It's been a new mindset of mine for the last year or two. Only to like post my losses.
Yeah.
I think the other day I posted a video talking about how I was basically low-key homeless. Like, you know, like I was like, fuck it. Like I woke up next to my girlfriend today because I got nowhere to sleep at. And I'm gonna pull up to my shop and make some bread.
I think I want to start being that way too. Giving people insight on like the day to day.
Yeah.
Like not every day's a good day.
Yeah, hell no.
But we still gonna make the best of it. You know, we not gonna let it throw us down.
Yeah.
Make us stop.
Seriously. The other day I thought fucking my car got stolen and I found it at Valley Food and shit. Like just random ass.
What the fuck?
And get this, bro. This morning I was all traumatized by that event. That I thought I lost my car, bro. And then I realized I left it at your shop. That's why I pulled up over there to go grab it. I was like tripping. I was like, damn, yeah, today.
Yeah.
I don't know how I walked back to HQ over here not even knowing that I left my car at your spot. I must have been thinking.
Damn.
I was just thinking or something. I was like, I was thinking when I was trying to look for my car, like, there's no way I walked back to the shop. I was like, I don't remember that. I'm on a sick one lately. Get this, bro.
Are you drinking or
nah,
just
man.
high?
Just lots of thoughts. I haven't started smoking till right when the podcast started, to be honest.
Your brain really consumes you like that though?
Sometimes, yes.
Where you're just like,
there's seasons. Get this.
That's crazy.
Yesterday, I dropped my keys. I guess I don't even know where, but the tile took off and then it just dropped off the radar. So I spotted my tile on McKenzie Street right here, right up the street. Yeah. And I'm over here looking for my freaking keys. I don't know where it's at. And then I get a ping. It's like, okay, it's right there by McKenzie and I can't find it. So I pull up, right? And I'm over here beeping another tile so I could update their location. And I track it into some apartment. But before I found it in this apartment, I was knocking on doors, bro. Like I was knocking on doors and I ended up in a crackhead house. Like methed out people. And honestly, I feel really bad because I low-key judged them. And I was like, it has to be here. Like the location was right on their lawn or whatever. And it was cracked out. Like, you know, you see the fucking plywood on the windows, tape. It's crazy, like old ass house. I walk in there and I'm polite because I've been wrong many times before. Like, you know, like I know better nowadays not to be all crazy out the back. But I walked in and said, hey man, like my keys showed up in this location. You mind if I just look around? Like, you know, and I was walking through this crack house, bro.
They was cool with it?
They're cool, yeah. They're cool. They're annoyed. They're for sure annoyed. But I was just like, I'm just looking for my keys. I'm sorry. I hear them. Because I was hearing them in the faint vicinity. Right. But then it would disappear after I got far away from it. It was like playing hot and cold in the middle of the night on McKenzie Street last night. Like, you know, just right up the street. And fucking, I ended up finding them across the street in some Paisa Food's house. He said he did a police report on it or whatever, but yeah, man. My mind consumes me, G.
Yeah, that's crazy to me. I'm like to forget things that you're so like your mind's so plagued with thoughts that you forget things. That's crazy to me.
It's horrible. That's why I like an occasional smoke or an often smoke.
Does it
a real often smoke.
Does it calm you down like the weed? Does it like mellow your thoughts out like your brain?
I feel like it used to, but nowadays
my brain's like that.
Not as much.
When I'm trying to sleep.
Yeah.
My brain's always on 1,000. Like I feel like I gotta do this. I feel like I do this.
Because that's at the point where you're understimulated and you're just left with your thoughts. usually right before you go to sleep. Unless you're hella tired, then you get blessed with good sleep.
Yeah.
But for me,
Shit faded.
yeah, exactly. But if you're just looking at a black wall with hella energy, you're like, you know, what are you gonna do? Go to sleep?
True.
Or think about the problems you've been neglecting, you know?
Try and get up and go do it, and then I gotta go back, lay down.
Those are productive nights.
Yeah.
Those are productive nights. You wake up and you got a fire on your ass, and then you forget your keys in the alley or some shit, and some bicycle takes you to his apartment.
Yeah, do you fucking know who La Russell is?
Oh yeah, the poet.
Yeah, the rapper.
I think so. Yeah. I'm for sure, dude.
Like he's a fucking independent artist.
Yeah, I'm surprised I know him, but yeah, that's clean.
Cool. He said something about like, what the fuck's a disease if you're plagued by your own thoughts, like you know.
That's me. Seriously, what the fuck is a disease if you're plagued by your own thoughts? Yeah, I'm trying to get better with that one. That's why I feel like smoking has made it worse. Actually, at first, when I had a certain level of trauma to unpack, I think the weed helped me function. But after I've unpacked all that problems and I've been healed to the point now, it's just kind of baggage more than anything. Now the only problem I really got now is the weed.
The weed
slowing me down, you know.
I was going.
Yeah, the weed. Every time I'm high, I be acting a little dumb. Even if I don't smoke that day, if I've had like a streak of days of smoking, I could still not smoke and I'm still stupid. Like, you know, like I'm just still fried for like an extra day. Like,
do you ever get because I went on like a fat ass tea break. I'm still on a tea break, but when I went back to try and start smoking again after that tea break, because I damn near smoked for
years,
like every day, probably 5-6 years. And
why you call it a tea break though?
Well,
he gonna be back.
I want to come back to it, but this is what I was gonna say, because when I first like smoked, it'd been like maybe a month or two since I smoked, and I remember I was just sitting there, I was like tapping the blunt. And then I think I was just like sitting in my crib or something. I started getting like, I'd never been paranoid before when I smoked. I think because when I was younger, it was just like, at first I was fucking geeked out. And then as I progressed, my tolerance built up. But like I had a point where it's like, almost like everything else was moving in slow motion, but my brain was like on 10.
Yeah.
So then I'm like having all these thoughts like, fuck, I feel my heart like, you know, and then you're
overthinking everything, huh?
Like I'm like, oh, bro, if I think this, I can move my arm, and like that shit hella stressed me out even more. So even
my boy almost went to the emergency room.
I ain't gonna lie, that's the reason I don't smoke now.
Yeah,
I get paranoid.
Yeah,
I used to get loaded. Like all my homies know, like I buy weed and I roll one, pass it, roll the next one, pass it. I let them bitches go in rotation.
The chronic different
now.
now.
I didn't even care if I seen the blunt back or not. You know what I mean? We used to smoke woods, like 5-7 woods.
Everyone got their wood.
Yeah, like
you pass it around, whatever.
But I got bronchitis. That fucked me up, so I stopped smoking for like 6 months. Tried to start smoking again. Fucking paranoid, shortness of breath. Like, and then I think that's where my paranoia came from, not being able to breathe. You know what I mean? So
you started feeling the real harm it was doing, and it kind of made the mind-body connection in a negative way versus it being just.
But now I could smoke if I'm drinking. If I'm drinking, I could smoke.
Because you're numb enough from your body.
Yeah, I'm mellow. I'm not even paranoid. I'm cool.
Probably because the alcohol helps separates the body.
Yeah, I smoked like Friday or Saturday. I smoked like 2 woods with the homies.
Okay.
That was cool. I was like, hell yeah.
Means I'm about to start pulling up with a bottle now.
Yeah,
just to get a smoke out of the boy.
I could still drive and everything.
That's right. My boy had the.
We don't condone it, but it was possible.
He had the VSOP. He had the VSOP in the system. He said, make sure not to spill your alcohol.
Yeah, you don't want it all over the car.
Come on, man.
Should be in your stomach.
I don't mean to cut, but I think someone's here.
Oh yeah. I almost like fuck it.
I heard like a girl's voice up there.
Oh, I swear. Oh, it's my sister. Actually, my bad. You mind opening it?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's all slamming and shit.
I don't think I locked it. Maybe I did.
She might just be struggling. I hope she wasn't outside long. How long do you think that's been?
Oh, like 2 minutes.
Okay, cool. I feel like I heard it like 10 minutes ago.
Said something, I'm here.
Oh, that's what's up. That wasn't that long ago. That's right. Good ear, good ear.
We can take a break real quick.
Nah, it should be chill. She'll just get to it.
I have Mitch pull out that Henny.
Oh, yeah. That's right. What's up with sister? We're live on the podcast. Say hi to the podcast.
Hello?
Say hi to the podcast.
Hi.
This is TM Beauty right here, a nail tech, and my sister we have here at the lounge.
You're going to lock me out of my own business.
I know.
Car out there that was running, is that
she was locked outside and shit right now. Yeah, that was her.
Oh, Do I need to unlock it or what?
Oh yeah, unlock it, please.
Okay, for sure.
Yo, there you
Okay,
go.
I'm gonna come inside right now.
All right, bye, sis. We're gonna be
Bye.
inside, so pop
Okay.
in if you need me.
I brought you porn.
What?
I brought you elote.
Oh shit, that shit sounded like something else. All right, down.
I looked at you like, what?
That's hilarious. Bye. Oh, you heard that too? We were just like, what the fuck?
It sounded like she said I made you porn.
Oh shit. She has a hijab on right now, bro. Relax.
But
No, I was looking for your girl's car and I clocked your sister's car out there that I was just sitting there running about. Like, nah, she's not here.
Nah, weak, yeah. You might hand me the wood. Right there, it's in the plant.
Bro,
Perfect holder, huh?
the wood that's like.
Nah, we don't hit the doobies out the plant holder here on camera at least. We hit those off camera. The wrap right there.
Oh, that's why I was like, bro, like, these are fucking.
The little wood.
yeah.
He's caught me do it before. That's why he thought I was being serious right now. Y'all don't want to be fiends.
Wait, so, are you gonna roll one hand?
Yeah, I could probably do it.
You could.
Yeah, most likely.
Most likely. Make it work.
That's fiend shit, bro. You can roll with it. I roll stick shift in my car. With the
Oh, wood wash.
Yeah.
Stick.
Yo.
Yeah.
with my knees. I don't condone it. No DUI drinking over here, but we DUI smoking, I guess.
No guard.
No guard.
Guard.
We're getting better, guys. We got cherry with the teeth. This is what you do with personals.
Oh, you got the whole leaf.
Yo.
You ever think about taking your day-to-day haircuts live on Twitch or something?
Oh, I do actually. I just don't because I'm a dumbass. But yeah, I think I'll probably get to that soon. I think I've been waiting for some miracle like stand that would make it easier to do, like a mirror stand. They're out there, but you know, you've been thinking about doing that or what?
Think about it.
That'd be cool.
While I tattoo,
Be hella tight.
like recording the whole process.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's like hours on camera.
Yeah, it's exhausting. I've gone on Instagram Live a couple times, but
Yeah, me too. And I feel like
it's
people
cool.
don't want to sit there and watch me fucking tattoo.
Nah.
Like even when my camera's right here and they're seeing like exactly what I'm doing, like
They'll tune in for a bit, come back in an hour.
The live streaming is the way to go with that. I feel like, especially for tattooing, because you're there for so long.
Yeah.
Something interesting happens, you can always
Clip
save
it.
the VOD, and clip it for later. But if you're trying to just record it, like you said, bro, 3-4 hours a session, that's not going.
Yeah, it's not gonna go nowhere.
Nah.
I feel like it has to be full body like this.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then like full body, and then an angle where it actually sees the tattoo
In the
Overlaid.
frame.
coming in and out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's like the most interesting digestion of it, huh? That could be done.
But then it's like
It's just a
do
bitch.
do I leave where I'm at and get a little mini office where I can just the whole setup is made for that?
Mm.
You know what I mean? Or do I just like because I honestly I like being at Black Ink.
It's a growing environment, huh?
Yeah, just Rob's like a big mentor to me. Just watching him and doing what he's doing and
Sometimes that's worth more
my
than the
style
money.
of tattooing is his style basically. You know?
Yeah. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Exactly. Like you're elevating right there.
Yeah.
Maybe there'll be a day, but you're not putting the pressure on it. Basically.
Yeah.
Like
Even like people
everyone
always
grows
ask
wings.
me like, why don't you have your own shop? You know, I'm like.
I have to offer you. I
Yeah.
offered to make some money moves with my boy a couple of times. I'm like, hey, bro, what's up?
I just feel like where I'm at right now, if I jump into business, my tattoos are gonna
Decline a little bit, huh?
decline
Because you're
I'm
focusing
focused on business.
split.
I'm having to divide my energy between the two, you know, which is capable. I've had a private studio before.
This is the
and-
quality of life you want, though.
Yeah, but being by myself tattooing, it was kind of like I had no ideas to bounce off. Wasn't around other artists, couldn't have tattoo talk.
Is this
It gets
good?
lonely.
Is this
It gets
good?
lonely,
Like, you don't even know if it's good, you're
You know?
doing
And
good
then,
work.
especially when I did have it, I was on a learning curve for sure, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't even doing portraits or none of that. Like I was trash. If I'm being honest, when I had my little private studio, I was trash. But I had hunger. Like I wanted to be good. I was like, yeah, like if I just tattoo every day, fuck it, I'm gonna get better. You know?
Mhm.
Yeah, I got better and better and better. Then my dumbass moved.
So
out
don't
of the
complain
city.
about anything until you did it 100 times. Then you actually like put some real effort into it to decide if you're good or not. You know, how you gonna expect to be good at something unless you tried it grip fucking time.
Someone said, if you're not willing to put in 10,000 hours, then don't even start it.
That's the start. I feel like 10 G's is about the start of it all.
Hell yeah. I don't even know if I'm at 10,000 hours.
You have to be, bro.
Sure.
You're like at 1,000 with me. Nah, just,
For real. No, I think I'm
nah,
for
you
sure.
did shit hella quick with me.
I'm for sure 10,000 hours. I've been doing this shit for like 6-7 years. So
This is where my little hack, not official one. Usually I just need like 1 second, boom. Now I'm good. That's the pack.
you like big nugs in it like that?
It helps with the
Airflow?
yeah. When you do
Are
it,
you clocking like that?
for sure, for
See
sure.
them YNs they putting the zag over it now?
Yeah, it smokes hella good. That's why.
You think so?
Nah, I don't like it, but
He said it smokes hella good. Nah,
I don't like it though.
like it.
It's just easy to roll on some quick shit.
Yeah, because if you fuck your wood up, you just throw a zag over that shit.
It's cool. Look at that, guys. Bam. What a clock. Just like that. You might put this in the back for me, Mitch, and hand me the lighter. Por favor. You want to grab that Henny for my boy?
I was
Too?
fucking just thinking about that shit.
Yeah. Henny was on the mine. The wood was on mine. Hey, tell you two to pay Mitch more.
For real. Cash my boy out so he can do pods all day.
It's in the freezer. Ice cold, baby. It's ice cold. The top one. Ice cold. When you have kids, you gotta be patient. Nah, just it was kind of hidden though. Yeah, for sure.
That's why I'm
Nah, I'm just fucking with you, G.
No, but I'll definitely guard this because they don't need to know that.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, don't guard this. Nah, just how many on guard?
5,000 comments.
Ah, my boy did 15 over here.
I know.
Keep it realistic.
Hey, bro.
Nah, I'm just like.
Realistic on 5 years down the line, I gotta talk about it.
Safe to say he guarded this one, guys.
I gotta text my appointment, so I'm gonna be late.
Mm-hmm.
I'm busy doing a pod right now.
Set up a video. You think it's fresh? Oh shit! This is you, bro. Cheers. Mike.
Sir.
Set the tone. Set the tone.
No guard.
No guard.
Valley N8tive.
X no guard. Bing bow. Y'all gonna see this. This cakewalk for him.
Ooh, mother's milk.
Mother's milk is crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Mother's milk.
That's how slow I be, y'all. All process delayed. What does that even mean, bro? Mother's milk. It's just some gas, some nutrients,
Best nutrients
some
you can get.
sustenance, or what?
Alcohol is the best nutrients you can get on earth.
It's that mother's milk. That's hard. That
Have a
ambrosia.
beer. Stop being a bitch.
Yeah.
I think if a lot more people drank, I feel like the world would be a little more sane.
Mm-hmm.
Or smoked. It's just a lot of people are so uptight.
Mm-hmm.
So in their fucking bubble. Like, calm down. Life's not that serious.
Man, we're all processing our own shit, you know?
Yeah.
Take it easy on each other.
Fuck, I forgot what that shit's called. There's like a word for it. Like, you think like you're going, like what you're going through, someone is going through it. Like, we're all in our own little worlds, you know. We're all going through it. There's a term for it, but I forgot.
It's like when you see someone in a car and then you know that they have their own complex life. That I know the word too.
Yeah.
I heard about it. My girl taught me that shit. Fuck.
But it's like, bro, stop being so serious. Like, someone else is going.
It's like gaining consciousness, damn near. Basically, that moment where you realize that like this fool's unpacking their own baggage right now on you. Like they got some shit going on at home,
like everybody's
and that's
going
why
through
he's the
something,
bully to
bro.
you.
Like,
you know?
And then too, like, that needs to help you be nice. Like, be nice to people, you know.
Yeah,
Like,
seriously.
lead with love, cause everybody's going through something, and you don't know. You might be the one to tick somebody off. Like,
Especially if
you
you're
might unhinge somebody.
if you're going through it too, you're the person who should be the nicest. You don't got no room for no negativity getting in you as well. Like, you know, like you should go outside and put some positivity in the world because that's gonna soak up into your soul and you could trickle it down into your inner circle if you care about them enough.
I honestly believe like that's why I've been so fortunate and like God's blessed me with a lot of things. It's just because I never had that ill intention with nobody. I never tried to get over on anybody or try to, you know what I mean? Like I just
Make it happen, Captain.
I just want what's for me. You know, I don't want to go into your life and take something from it. You know, I'd rather give.
Let's get some shit.
Yeah,
together.
I want.
get,
If anything, let's get something together.
I'm trying to get something with my boy Mitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and that's just how it goes. He's on a mission. I'm on a mission. You're on a mission.
Yeah.
Everyone's on a mission. So what's up with NoGuard? You know, pop on, tell us what you're about. Y'all know what Valley N8tive's about right here. He's about that quality, that passion, that better community.
Like, we should just be helping each other grow.
Straight
at
up.
the end of the day.
Yeah.
If you could leave somebody with something, then do it. Don't, you know.
Don't take from them.
Yeah.
Don't be a parasite.
You know what's crazy though? I observe people. I don't know if y'all observe people. Y'all could just like read the snakes sometimes. Y'all ever just like see the snakes around sometimes? Like they're like people who don't got the best intent for you.
I could tell when someone's energy is just.
Some of these people are so good at it though. Like they're so smart. Like they're so. It's almost.
Decepticons.
Yeah, bro. And honestly, like they're playing the world on a different level. I try to play on a morally like something I can sleep with myself at night with.
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily trying to win on the stepping of someone's throat. You
Bro,
know.
And I think like religion is such a complex,
Mm-hmm.
such a broad conversation.
Yeah.
But I just think if you live righteous,
they're good.
You're good.
God's a provider,
like,
straight up.
Just make righteous decisions.
God's a
Like
provider.
you said, the decisions I made throughout my day help me sleep. You know what I mean? Then that's how you should
That's
live your life.
it.
You know.
Good rest is essential. You can't sleep.
That's why
you
people
can't
say
sleep
like
well.
even when somebody does something foul, people will be like, "Well, whatever helps you sleep at night."
Mhm.
Because like if that's what helps you sleep at night, then all right, buddy.
Cause
go
that's
ahead,
that's
have
the,
it, my
that's the
nigga.
darkest times at night,
Yeah.
bro. That's why people
Yeah.
like have those thoughts. It's a common
You really
thing.
look at yourself and be like, "Oh yeah, I led a good life. I treated people with care and
Man,
respect."
I've done stuff that I'm not proud of. Not very many, cause I learned quick. But the few times I have, I learned quick. You know, I'm like, damn, I gotta look at myself every day for the rest of my life like this, knowing that I did that.
I did that. Huh?
You know what I'm saying? That I did that.
Mhm.
I think
And-
most of the times that I hurt people, I hurt them by sabotaging myself. You get what I'm saying? Like I sabotaged whatever I had going on,
And then you hurt
people who
them
cared about me.
by-
You know?
You need
yeah, because they cared. And they were
self
counting on me
boundaries,
for
damn
something.
near.
Yeah.
You need a little more self boundaries
Yeah.
within
Like
your
self-
energy, basically.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I feel that.
I think that's what sometimes I struggle with, knowing that like I failed myself. and
You're a
hurt
team
somebody.
player,
It
though,
hurt
bro.
somebody,
You're a team
yeah.
player.
Yeah.
That shit carries a lot of weight on you when you're just naturally born to carry, you know?
Yeah.
That's
Whole
just
wave
like the
everyone on
domino
you.
I'm not
butterfly
gonna lie,
effect.
like last year was like the first year that like I was tired of that. I was tired of carrying the weight.
Mm-hmm.
Like I got tired of it. Like I got like this ill feeling about just always being the one that it falled on. You know what I mean? Like
I know exactly what you're talking about.
because it's like damn, like I need help too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
It
I
takes the
love,
time when you're on your ass and you realize
Yeah.
that shit, though, huh?
Yeah, but
And
I love being
you're the
that
type
person.
You're the type of guy that will be quiet about it too, and no one will know.
Yeah.
And that's the thing is like that's also why people like us, I would say, that don't get help that often. People are like, "Oh, you'll figure it out."
You know?
They say, "Oh, Nate, he's a dog. He'll figure it out.
Yeah.
He'll tattoo some foods tomorrow." Like, you know what I'm saying? Tattoo some foods tomorrow. It'd be good.
Huh.
Don't know what you got going on in the background, you know?
Yeah.
But you handle it. You
Yeah.
ain't gonna let it carry on your face, you know?
Yeah. But I think for the last year was like the first time I felt like, damn, I don't want to do this shit no more. Like I don't want to be that person.
Be that
Mhm.
person.
You know what I
huh?
mean? But then I had to check myself, like, nigga, God put you on earth to be that person, be that beacon of light for people. And growing up, I always wanted to be that. I wanted to be like the person that people can look at as like a model citizen or a character or whatever, you know, something that can inspire someone else to be themselves.
Yeah,
or be
yeah.
something, be whatever you set out to be, you know? 'Cause everything I said I was gonna do, I did it.
Hell yeah.
And I'm
It's-
still doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And if you said it and
You
hasn't
know?
done, it's to be continued.
And I
to
don't
be
mean
good.
that.
It's to be continued.
Yeah, and I
Yeah,
don't mean that in like
TBD.
no egotistical
It-
way.
nah,
I mean that in like I'm
confident.
still trying to be that. It's
Mhm.
not like I did it, you know. I'm
You
still
haven't given
trying.
up. You
I'm
haven't
in it
given
right
up.
now. You know what I mean?
But that's why your dreams are becoming manifestations, though.
Yeah.
And they're becoming reality because you believe in that core principle that, like, you know, at the end of the day, you keep trying, it's going to happen. That's why you say, like, I ain't lying. I'm doing, you know?
Yeah, that's
And
what
if
I'm
it's not there yet, it's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I be saying shit sometimes prematurely, but sooner or later, it always
It-
goes
it
through.
pans
You know,
out,
it
huh?
pans out. I feel like I'm a slow burner with it, but I'll see it a year or two beforehand, and I get hella excited. I'll talk about it, and sometimes that's why I'm learning less to talk a little less,
Huh.
and just get to it
Well, you
more
know
than
they
anything.
say, slow is gonna be for sure.
Yeah,
Mm.
bro,
Fast ain't gonna last.
bro.
So be patient. Like it's the same thing with tattoos. You gotta be patient.
Patient,
It's
yeah.
gonna come, my nigga. If you have the intention and you have the want, it's gonna come. It might not come as pretty as you wanted it to come.
But
You just gotta see the
It'll come,
opportunity.
bro.
See the
It'll come.
opportunity.
Like I couldn't imagine me sitting here being able to brush this tattoo like this.
Like how you did.
There's multiple people that there's hundreds of people that would have looked at this and like, damn, fuck, it took hella long. I'm not even stressing this tattoo because I'm confident in my product, like what I do. You know, I'm not.
Look at this other
like,
shit right here.
You know,
This is
something that we just, you know, like you said earlier, it's sacrificial, but it means a lot. You know, in a sense.
Honestly, I didn't know what to expect to get tattooed today. I didn't even know I was gonna get this tattoo today, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, no guards going up.
We been said it like a couple days ago to do it. We could have been brainstormed something.
Yeah, we just
brainstorming like an hour before the pod.
yeah.
Like, you know,
every time too, huh?
Yeah.
Every time.
I got a phone call 30 minutes before I showed up. Hey, bro, I'm gonna get a tattoo today on the podcast. What should I get? I said, fuck, bro.
He didn't tell you to today?
Hell no.
I didn't know either.
He called me.
I called you right after. I called him right after I called you.
Yeah. Called me 30 minutes before I pulled up. Hey, bro, I think I'm gonna get no guard tatted on me. I said, fuck, all right, bro, for sure. Let me see it. Fuck.
Do you do a lot of impulsive things?
Everything on my body's impulsive, bro.
You know him?
Bro, I mind businesses impulsively. Like, you know, like it's just you gotta live in a really fucked up way in order to like back that though. You know? It's just like at the end of the day, like you just have to, it has to make sense to you and it has to make you feel better. And if it's not like gonna bring you like a better positioning, it has to boost up your morale. So like when I get my tattoos, they boost up my morale. And I know that's a good variable for me. Like, cause when I boost up my morale,
It's a fair exchange for you.
yeah, like I'm so on 10 with a lot of my other things that like, I think sometimes like if I'm investing in a good quality artist and he works with me and he makes this shit come to life and I don't gotta think about it no more. I don't think I ever think about any of my tattoos. So then you're impulsive with these tattoos more than anything, you know?
Once we like come up with the idea and we see it, as soon as we put something together, we're like, yeah.
That's it. Yeah,
and then there's times where we put it together, we're like, do this or do that. And then we're like, all right, that's it right there.
Maybe one. I don't think I ever even add anything. It was you.
Yeah, but there's things that I like, nah.
It's him. He be
let's go this way with it.
Yeah, I swear I just be like, just like ink my shit.
At the end of the day, it is your body, it is your skin, but it's my art. Mm-hmm. So I want it to reflect.
I just chose my artist well.
You know?
I'm gonna tell y'all, don't be a complaining ass client if you're choosing the wrong tattoo artist, you know? You said find a tattoo artist, work out a budget, save, and don't complain. Like, you know, just get it done. It's your body, bro. Like, what kind of art you want on you, you know?
Yeah.
Work with it. I get blessed with some updating body. It's crazy. I'm like loading up.
Crazy ass avatar up
Favorite
there.
one is the stomach, though.
Stomach goes crazy.
That stomach
Should I
one's
show him real
crazy.
quick?
So,
show him real quick. I'm gonna show them.
if you guys could see this nigga trying to get his stomach in the camera.
No guard.
No guard.
We gonna act on this bitch. I fucked up the tat.
Nah, you good.
Nah, I bet. Yeah, about
But it's crazy.
that piece right there. He chose the angle. I told him like I wanted to be underneath the carriage for a 3-wheel motion, and that boy made that shit look real. Everyone trips out. They'd be like, "How did he get that straight detail and being blacked out? Like it's hella blacked out underneath, and it's just mad detail. Like, they know what it is, you know."
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. It's my only post that got like over 2,000 likes. Yeah.
It's because that shit
Bro, it got
hard
like
shit.
it got like over 1,000 shares.
Bro, I put my dad. People don't even know. I put my dad's name on the license plate. My boy made it happen. It was so small. I don't know how he did it, but to this day, my dad be like, "Yo, show him the Monte Carlo." My dad would have to like pick up my shirt in the middle of like the family event, and I'm all like, "Look, it says my dad's name on there." My dad hella happy as shit. It's just hella cool.
You know why? It's because it's real G's pull threes.
I'm saying, G. My dad drove one of those too, so it was just like a kind of like a part of my culture, and he put a nice spin on it. Like, you know, my grandpa does agriculture, so this is the only time I ever broadcast one of my tattoos ahead of time because I always don't know it. But I think this is the only one we got planned. Is we're gonna throw Some dope shit.
Fresno Ag on the other
Yeah,
side.
some dope shit. Y'all see the details. We won't overtalk it.
If y'all don't know, we supply
Mm-hmm.
like 70% of the agriculture
For the
in Western
world.
Hemisphere. Yeah.
Damn, yeah.
Fucking Valley.
Strong ass motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's why my name is Valley Native. because
Yeah.
This is where I'm from. I'm a native of it.
I heard we have enough GDP in order to be our own country in comparison to like other
Other
countries.
cities and
Other countries, yeah. Right. We have competitive GDP. So like basically like the trade we do with the world due to our agriculture, it does a lot of
Yeah,
GDP.
bro. Probably fucking as big as Poland.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Square footage for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Square miles.
But
all
then
day.
we got a lot more shit going on too, you know?
We got Hollywood right there too. We got the Yosemite.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Those are
Bro,
world
people come from all over
world attractions,
the
bro.
world,
You see,
Just
you see like people from Asia over there all day, just
all day, bro.
all
We
day.
went to go stay. We stayed in an Airbnb, and well, you know, we was there for the weekend. I was just relaxed. I took a little vacation, but they had like a map on the wall, and they had pins. So wherever you were from, you could put the pins in.
Mm.
You know how many people from Europe, Japan, Germany, China, Russia, like, bro, there were people from all over the fucking world, and then California was empty.
Mm. It's because it's right here.
It's right here. We live 2 hours away, and we never go see
Nah,
it.
it's a
Bro,
hidden-
You know what I mean?
how many of your homies from Fresno don't never seen the water or never seen the snow? Like I have homies that have never seen the snow in all their life. I'm like, bro, it's only like
hour
Yeah.
an hour away, max. Like Dinky
Yeah.
Creek, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's not far.
come on.
Shaver Lake, like an hour 20. If
Maybe.
that,
Yeah, maybe.
if that.
I remember sometimes we pull over all the like the big sideways mountain slope, the big one up to Shaver.
Yeah.
We'll pull over just right there. Sometimes we just have a whole snow day on the side of the road. We won't even get to the top. We're just on some quick
Yeah,
shit.
no, bro.
Just right
When
there.
it's cold, it's snowing at Shaver. It's snowing at the lake. It's snowing before that.
Exactly. You
But
just
the snow thickens up after Shaver. You get that real soft snow.
mm-hmm. So what's up, Mitch? You getting tatted next? Later? Next
Yeah.
podcast?
Next podcast?
Part
dude?
two?
Next five.
Part
I'm
two?
down. I'm with it, bro.
Oh yeah.
I'll throw some
Hey,
shit on my
so
head.
how many comments to get a part 2 from Valley Native on the podcast?
Fuck, I want to have him back on. I want to say one, bro, but let's
But
say
let's give him a challenge though. Let's give him a
he
challenge.
said 15.
Hey, he got valuable
unguard.
time. We can't just put $3, three comments, you know.
Let's say 50 unique. Doesn't include replies. If the account replies to you,
It's not
we
count.
won't count that. That's kind of just a given with
50
anything.
first comment.
With
50
anything,
first
it's
comments,
always fresh
yo.
comments, but 50 fresh, bro. We want to see it.
50 fresh, y'all.
Yeah, see it
Part
fresh.
2.
Let us
You do
know.
on live rapping.
Yeah,
or not?
Oh.
Yeah.
On live rapping.
Yeah.
We'll get him on the mic.
Just a 1 bar, 2 bar.
Freestyle.
Yo, just a little
Yeah.
sneak peek of something you got cooking, you know.
I'm with that.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm
You
saying?
play a beat, I'll do that
Yeah,
shit.
that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Uh-huh.
50 comments though.
50 comments.
50
let us know.
comments. Get this shit going.
Yeah.
NoLuvN8. Come on.
Come on with it.
No guard,
No
motherfucker.
God, motherfuckers. We're gonna have to put them on a shirt and say "No God, motherfuckers."
No God, motherfuckers.
A quote by Valley Native.
Huh. That's where it's at, bro. Yeah, I think it's cool. I mean, I don't know how many people are getting tatted live, but
That's just pretty
I
tight.
feel
It's
like
a cool experience.
This is tight, like,
It's custom.
yeah, for sure.
Is this a first?
Tattooing on the pod?
Yeah. Are you? Yeah.
For sure.
Oh shit.
I
Oh,
did an
yeah.
episode with 20, like I did it wasn't a podcast, it was just a vlog
Yeah.
of me
Yeah.
making a song.
That's fresh as fuck.
So I tattooed some producers, 27
I'm
Club.
sad.
Shout out 27 Club and Sac,
Oh y'all.
my niggas.
Out.
But yeah, I tattooed them and I recorded a song with them. They made the beat as I
No
was
way,
tattooing.
bro.
Yeah,
That's
and
fucking
I fucking-
tight.
then I
Oh
fucking
shit.
then I made the whole song
Y'all.
and then we did a little performance after that. But I tattooed them while I was making the song.
Fuck yeah,
And we took
bro.
a break. I got some lines and then they were making the beat and shit was dope.
That's crazy when you can hand them some art like this too.
Yeah.
You know, like, that's a crazy value package you got going on.
Yeah,
right
that shit was dope. And they're cool ass niggas, man.
Hell yeah.
Cool people for sure.
27 Club. Shout out to them.
Ooh, machine's dying. Didn't charge it.
Do you feel like you'll see that a texture difference in the skin off of one shot?
What do you mean?
And you know how people say like the texture of the skin is different when you drink alcohol too much? They say if I got like black.
Oh, nah, see, that's the misconception. Let's get that out the way.
Oh, yeah? Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I drink every time I get tatted. I don't get no sober tat.
Oh, yeah.
But it's like if you were drinking all day, your appointment's at 5, of course your blood's going to be thinned out and you're going to be bleeding, you know?
Yeah,
So
there's no problem with it. It's just going to be blood there, though. Oh, okay. Just don't be woozy.
Don't be woozy.
If you want to be a drinker, don't be woozy.
Yeah.
Put up with one of them. Stop drinking or fucking bleed. Basically,
yeah.
That's fair. That's fair, no? Wouldn't you say that?
But yeah, no, you could drink while you get tatted. It won't change. It won't have that much of an effect on you. Shit, my battery's gonna die.
Yeah, I feel like I already got a cool buzz from that VSOP.
For real?
Yeah. I'm lightweight, bro. But I could drink a whole bottle and stand up, though.
I Asian plus, so I'm
Crazy.
You what?
I Asian plus.
What's that?
Like Asian, it's something I don't know scientifically, but basically when certain blood types of like Asian people, when they get alcohol in their system, they get hella red.
Oh yeah, I get that too.
Like a genetic shit?
Yeah, something like that. But I flush out hella easy. But I have a
Are
high.
you like Islander?
Huh? Yeah.
Like Islander,
Pacific
right?
Islander, yeah.
Is that like
Yeah. It's Asian.
that Asian, right?
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
South. It's Asia's on the Pacific coast.
Yeah,
so-
that's what I heard too. If you guys have
Yeah, we come from like the same side and shit.
just big, tall, buff ass Asians and shit.
Nah, basically, yeah,
Buff-ass
Samoans, yeah.
Big ass food.
I got the short end of the gene versus Pacific Island.
You're Pacific Islander too?
Yeah.
No fucking way.
Fucking battery died.
That's sick, bro.
Yeah.
That's
I gotta charge my battery for
the
a
more
little
you
bit.
know. No, that's good. Okay, I smoke this wood right here.
Kick back.
This is going crazy, guys. Check it out, y'all. I'll get a little update. Here. Get a little update. I like doing it this way.
I guess this is the version of the pod where we just kicking it.
Yeah.
Tattoo break. You could put that in the. You could put it on top. Tattoo break.
Yeah, put it in the timestamps.
Yeah.
Tattoo break, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It's a mind recharge.
I'm gonna have to bounce out in a little bit, but
This is a part of the experience, right?
Yeah, I do want you guys to know, for artists that are gonna watch this, it's good to step away from what you're doing for a little bit, especially when you're tattooing. Step away from it, let that ink settle, get a different look at it, you know. Walk around, stretch out. Don't try to just shoot through shit, because then you won't see it for what it really is.
you rush it.
Yeah.
Work at your own pace.
Even when you're drawing, like if you're so right here, you're so on it, and you won't, if you don't step away and look at it, you know, you won't get to see something different. You know what I mean? You're just gonna be stuck right here from this one view. Step away, look at it from a distance, look at it from a different angle, maybe change the lighting, do something, you know? Just to see a different aspect of it, because what I want to get from my tattoos is they look good far away and they look good close up. You know what I mean? Because you got some tattoos that look good far away.
Right.
Like you look at it, it's like, yeah, but you step close, you get in there, you like, damn, those lines are shaky, that shading's choppy. You can see a lot of the flaws in it. And a lot of people get away with that shit by going big. You know what I mean? Go big, and then far away, it's like, oh, damn, you could tell right away he has a skull on him or he has something, you know, but. And then there's some tattoos where you can get away with not being so neat, not being so precise. Like a skull, you don't really need to be precise and shit like that. As long as you get those black eyes, that black mouth, you know, you can tell it's a skull. But can you get all those little cracks and details and shit like that? That's what I want to do. I just want to get super realistic. Look at my shit and you like, damn, bro, how'd you get that detail? Like that's what I want. That's my end goal. It's for people to just be wowed by the detail and the application, the softness of it. Like there's people like they get a tattoo done and you see it and it's fucking red as fuck and it's swollen. I don't want that. I want you to look at mine and it's like, damn, did you even get tatted right now? Like tomorrow he's gonna wake up, his skin's regular. Like regular, like he's been had that tattoo. You know what I mean?
Bro, I don't even need to do anything. I've never put lotion on none of these hoes.
And what I like about the 3-liner method is that tattoo's gonna look like that for a minute. It's gonna be fucking, it might not even fade in 10 years.
Because
That's fresh.
the
That shit looks
concept,
fresh.
yeah, the concept with
How
the
old is
dots.
this piece right here, bro?
2 years.
More, bro. Like 3.
Probably 3, yeah. And look at over time, those dots they start to spread out, so it looks like I used the shader in the first place.
It's beautiful. I fuck with it. I got like how many hours in the vault, bro? Like a shit ton.
I've tattooed you a lot. There's people I've tattooed a lot. You're one of them that have like consistent work. My boy Derek probably has the most. I've done
How
his.
much would you say he has?
Done his full leg sleeve, full arm sleeve, his neck, his full neck, his
Man, that boy
back of
has
his
to have
neck.
a lot. Fuck,
Yeah,
shout
no,
out, Nick. He supported the motion.
yeah, my boy Derek.
Oh, yeah.
Derek.
Shout out Derek, brother.
Yeah.
My boy let.
And bro, thing about him is like he always sending people to me, bro.
Fuck.
They're like, hey, my boy Derek sent me your way, and it's like, bro,
That's the best client, right?
Yeah,
there.
like
That's the
bro.
best type.
And he don't ever want nothing from it. He don't ever like,
Yeah,
hey,
ready
hey,
to
since
get-
I sent you people like you hook me up, never. He's never on that type of time. You know what I mean? And we've worked out deals.
It's just family.
And he's just like
It's
you, like
family.
I won't even post a deal, but I'll send him, hey,
Yeah.
I'll do this for you. You know what I mean? Like
Love.
you know,
Straight love. He knows I'm committed to
yeah.
straight.
Cause I know he wants more work, so be like, hey, bro, shoot me this bread. We could work. We could just work. You know what I mean?
And I'm
then-
getting the hours. I'm stacking them, bro. I'm happy. We going to the moon, bro. We're going to the moon.
You know why? It's because you guys like they give you artistic freedom.
Hell yeah.
You know?
To make it easier for you.
That's creative. That's that.
Yeah, they have their ideas and their concepts, but then they let me go in and do it.
Right.
You know, and then I show them, they're like, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, huh?
Yo, but then it's like, man, it makes me want to tattoo it even more. Like, you know what I mean?
I understand on the barbering level, so that's why I let you do it. Cause I know just from a creative aspect, you do better work when you're inspired to do it.
Like I love when like somebody just says, go ahead, do your thing. All right.
bet.
I started doing my Dougie, you know what I mean? I started hitting it.
Bro, I go outside in a tank top, bro. I get stopped every day. Every day. They're like, yo, who does your tattoos? I'm like, my boy, Valley N8tive, like, yada yada. Straight up, bro. Like, I can't get stopped without it. I'd be surprised. I never would have thought people pay attention like
People
that.
tell me too, like, people tell me like, oh man, like I'll be out somewhere and fucking motherfucker staring at me, like,
Yeah,
I'm like, why the fuck
tripping
is
and shit.
why the fuck is he looking at me? And then they walk up and they're like, your tattoos are fresh, like, you know, like, damn, like nigga, I thought I was gonna have to shoot you right now, nigga.
Yo, I was at a barber battle in like Oakland, I think. And this was like probably like a year ago, so I don't even have half the tattoos I had. But people were just stopping me like, bro, there's an ink like back in Fresno, bro. You gotta
Yeah.
go out there, bro. Like, there's like that. And the barbers, I feel like they appreciate this.
Yeah.
Artists, tattoos be like, the barbers be fucking with them. You know?
Yeah, no, Barber's definitely
We like the
our
quality.
our careers cross paths so good.
Hell yeah.
It's hand in hand, you know.
respect, you know?
But you think that what you're doing right now, you're on your no guard journey.
Yeah.
Do you think that you can make a wave within the barber community and people will start following, like, I don't need no guard, I flick the fuck out this haircut,
Hey
you know?
man, honestly, I really be trying to spread that motion, bro. Like I really be trying to teach people how. I like the method. It's fun. It's a way more interactive way to cut hair.
Right, it gives you more of like a challenge, right?
Yeah.
Because then, like, if you just guard and shit, you just like, if you get good enough, you can just whip haircuts out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And some
Exactly.
people don't give a fuck about, they know if because most guys don't care about their haircut in a sense. They just want to be clean, you know? They just want maintenance. You know, a lot of the older guys, they just want a haircut, simple. You know what I mean? Simple haircut, fucking take down the sides, and line me up.
Trim the nose hair.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But the, you know, younger generations like want designs and shit like that.
Enhancements. 10 package.
I ain't gonna lie, my forehead, like the hair on top, because I had long hair for so long, it's just like recede my forehead. I already had big forehead out the womb,
Shout out
bro.
your barber. He hooked it
Yeah,
up,
shout out my brother Steezy, man, Balenciaga Studios.
Shout out that boy.
We need to have him on the pod next,
coming
man.
soon. Yeah, on part two.
Part two,
50
man.
comments, we get Steez on the
Yes, sir. Shout out my brother,
Come on.
man.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, no one's ever touched my hair. He's the only one that's cut my hair since I
Hey,
was.
bro,
I
I try to get him in my chair too. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Can't do
Bro,
it.
hey, I respect it. You know?
But like, I
don't push
told,
it,
no,
though.
yeah, no, he wouldn't be mad or nothing. Like, I told him, like, man, one day I'm gonna have to get hit by clipper hands just to see, like, you know. But yeah, nobody's touched my hair since I was like, since I was 18 or 6, no, it's like 16. But he just knows how I like my hair. He does it. You know, I was rocking with him when, you know, he was just,
It's that barber look.
you know, yeah.
it tells a lot about the person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I can't push it too.
You know what's crazy is me and
As long as
him.
your barber's loyal to you, then be loyal
Like
to him.
me and him been locked in so long, we just trade. He don't never pay for tattoos. I'm never gonna pay for a haircut the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And I wouldn't charge him for no
boy's inked up.
tattoos.
That
Yeah,
boy's
like
inked up.
like I'm not gonna like we lock that in. I'm not gonna like that's us. Like that's
It's
you know
handled
something.
now. It's
Yeah.
handled, yeah.
Like I don't never like I just call him. Hey, you at the shop? Yeah, slide. You know.
Yeah.
He'll make somebody wait for me. That's how much like you know what I mean. So
Just get right to it. It's like, you need a haircut. Let me.
yeah. See, and I'll be
That's
feeling
perfect.
like when he hits my shit, I'll be feeling like yeah.
You got the nightlife
Yeah.
going on too all the time, so you gotta pop out.
Yeah,
Sometimes
then
that,
too, like
the
we've done,
haircut, right?
like, cause we do music together, so we done shows, we done everything. He's cutting my hair right before the, you know what I mean, right before we gotta do anything, photo shoots. He cutting my hair and his hair, you know what I mean? So
You don't ever gotta
it just-
worry. I'm gonna be fresh regardless.
yeah,
my
for
t-shirt or
sure.
not.
Yeah, cause he cares too. He's not just gonna cut your hair and be like, you know, fuck, you gotta cut. He wants you to look just as good as he look. You know what I mean?
Pop out. We
Yeah,
a team.
and he's big on his haircut too. You know, he's always maintenance. Every time he goes somewhere, his beard's hit, his haircut's hit. You know, so when he cuts other people's hair, that's how he does it. He does it like if he was getting a haircut. You know, and a lot of people don't care about the quality of their haircut like that. Like him, he has a attention to detail. He's looking at every follicle. Like he's looking at like, nah, right here, you gotta clip this. Like you know what I mean?
It's a mission, bro. Sometimes you just gotta make it happen. You know, like you got some internal drive and a hella stress. You've been taking care of yourself since you're 18. You know, you get to it, bro. All you know is cutting hair. Like,
Yeah, but then into it goes back to the thing of like being in that mental space to go tattoo or to cut hair.
The survival
You know what I
for
mean?
me,
Yeah.
bro. I'm gonna tell you, like I am the barber. Like I'm gonna be straight up, like it's not even like a game. I cut hair. Like you know,
that's you.
That's me. This is an expression of it. I want to be able to create a big as of a brand and a positive motion with this one
as you
position.
can.
There's one position, you know, like I could be able to push a brand that stems from positive, like inspiration. Hopefully, one day, like you know, I got people knowing that, like you know, you could pop on the podcast and we could let people know about what's going on in Fresno and what local people are doing this shit and how they're doing this shit and how they're coming at it, you know, and. It's a blessing to have my people on the podcast like this. It's tight. It's a good moment. Getting tattooed on this shit.
Being creative from your work ethic, your drive.
Man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just like locked in. You know how it goes? Locked in for sure. Oh, yeah, man. I'll see you, Papa. Yeah, be safe. Yeah. All right, guys. It's just me and my boy now. Hell yeah.
So you can do a haircut with no guard all the way through.
Yeah, definitely. The only thing is my clients pay me a lot to be perfect. So my method is more like I do a no guard to get a very solid haircut really quick. Because I get paid by the hour. I do my bookings per hour because I don't want to rush my quality.
Yeah.
So I do the haircut in like maybe 10 minutes and then I spend like 50 minutes detailing.
Wait, what?
Yeah, so I'll do the haircut. I'll blow through the haircut hella quick. Just to get to the mass bulk, and then I just spend hella time on the little details.
Damn.
So that's why I use like the no guard to cut through like the
everything.
fast rough
So you
draft.
just go through everything real quick.
Yeah, and then I'll go and maybe grab like one guard, like just to clean up some spots because my clients pay me a lot, so I'm gonna put it on. Like I don't need a fucking. My goal is to fully be able to deliver a perfect haircut in one swipe one day, like you know. But it takes me more
swipe.
like per section.
But you know for sure
It could be done
do a haircut with no guard.
for sure. Yeah, I just did. My boy Jay Tux just seen me do it. Shout out Jay Tux. That boy did his own no guard haircut right afterwards. Finesse that shit. Just finesse it. He's like, bro, I think I get it. People just download shit like that, and that's just how it goes, you know.
Yeah.
It's a streamline, you know. It's a new way of thinking. I feel like sometimes when I got a guard on, I don't take it serious. Like, so I'm just cutting hair all relaxed and shit, you know? I'm just like,
I mean, that makes sense because you're kind of just relying on that guard to do all the work. And you're just creating the motion of the haircut.
You can plug out of the haircut hella quick, yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's good to basically it stemmed from me just starting with all guards and then slowly cutting one by one out. Bro, everyone tells me, how do you get good as a barber? Like, go fuck up 100 people. Like
Yeah.
literally go fuck up 100 people.
Yeah.
And they look at me hella crazy. I'm like, yeah, bro. It's like I guarantee after that you'll know how to cut hair.
Yeah. But but study those fuck ups.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
With intention. With intention.
Realize why those are fucked up haircuts. You know.
But you
Then
frame
fix
it
that.
you frame it in that perspective to open their idea to thinking about I can fuck up 100 haircuts and get good. Like you know, like you put the expectations so low.
You have to.
Yeah, he's like
Because I'm not gonna lie, when I first started, I was doing a lot of like decent tattoos for a beginner, you know, and then as I got better, I wasn't fucking up as much. But then when I did fuck up, it fucked with me.
Yeah, because you got good.
Yeah, because I was like, okay, I'm doing good tattoos, and then that first person that didn't like the result, it fucked me up, bro. I didn't know how to take it. I was like, damn,
you're pressed, you're hurt.
Yeah, you're hurt.
Yeah,
but
seriously,
you need that though.
It happens. That's why I get my clients when they're walking up out of the door, I get them to sit back in the chair. People always laugh at me for that shit, but I'm like, hell no. If I don't like it, as it walk in the door, I'm still having you come back in the chair.
For real?
I swear. I'm like damn near like 3 times a day. It's a bad one. It's a sick. I'm all like, no, that shit don't look right. I'm all like, that shit don't look right.
Fuck.
The crazy thing is like, no one's looking at their haircut like that. Like, you know, you're the only one that actually is looking at their haircut. But maybe there is one person looking at it like that.
No, I mean, there's people that respect a good haircut, you know?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you just see it walking on someone's head in the grocery store, I'm going to be like, that's a fresh ass haircut.
Nigga, since my closest homie is a barber, I look at everybody's haircut. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you understand the craft, huh? So the clean lines right there.
Yeah. Like, you only going to get that from people who care, though. You got to care. You know?
I go with my gut, you know?
Yeah.
I go with my gut hella hard is basically. I think that goes for like most of my life though. Like I just go with my gut and I don't really trip off of the little small imperfection. I'm just like, fuck it, you know? It is what it is.
I mean, because shit, that concept of no guard, it reflects on everything. Yeah. You know? Stop being so sheltered. Take a risk.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Take a chance. You know? Stop
got
having
your guard up.
Yeah, stop having that wall up that stops you from being you, you know?
Exactly.
Because that's one of my favorite quotes, too, is, you know, our deepest fear is not that we're inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we're powerful beyond measure.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that to me, I always was scared to, like, I was never scared. Yeah, no, I was never scared of, like, failing. I was scared that when it did happen for me, would it change me? Or would it change my friends? Or would it change my family? You know? Like, and I'm still scared of that. Like, I'm still scared that, like, with more success comes more
stress,
feelings, more emotions from other people, more things I'm doing with my money, you know, more people that, like, now, if I become more successful and I focus more on what I'm doing, it's going to take away time from my daughter, you know what I mean? It's time for me being a dad, you know, and I low-key want to pride myself on the fact that, like, I'm a good dad. I'm a great dad, you know? Yeah. So the more I be focus on myself and start doing things like this,
better
like,
priorities,
taken away from, you know, me being her dad.
It's like you're starting to realize life, though.
Yeah. I'm just hoping that, like, when she gets older and she sees what I've accomplished, that she
understands.
Yeah. Or it makes her driven the same way, you know?
Oh, yes. Example. I feel like as a father, you step in when you're needed. Though, like, you know, like, I'm sure you're when you're needed to be there, you're there, though, you know?
Yeah.
But you do miss some of those more intimate moments.
Yeah,
but that's like the trade-off of being a man sometimes, you know?
I mean, this is a bit personal.
Yeah.
But, like, myself, I think that I could have been a better dad.
Yeah.
Than what I've been so far. And even now, like, there's things that, like, I beat myself up about, like, damn, like, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to be more attentive to it, you need to be, you know. But, I mean, there's no guidebook, there's no right or wrong.
Patience is, I think, is all.
It's just, like, I'm here, though. I provide.
You're a good dad.
You know, I love her.
Yeah.
And, like, that's all I can do right now is just show her that I love her and be there for her.
From a place of love.
But there's always, because of the way I think, because of how it is, I'm always going to think I'm not being a good dad. I'm always going to think, like, oh, I could have did this, I could have did that, you know?
Yeah. Well, that's because you love her, though. You're just going to, that's what you do when you love something, is you push yourself. And sometimes, like, certain things will bring it out of you. And you got blessed with a beautiful daughter. Yeah. That bring a very beast out of her.
Super caring, super charismatic, and she's her own person. Like, she's like, man, she's a special kid. Like, she's really like a mini me. I see it every day. Like, that's it, just, you know, just looking at someone who's exactly like me in a child form, you know?
And then you get an aider across all aspects of her life too.
Yeah. But that's what makes me feel guilty sometimes too, is that like I'm looking at myself. I'm looking at me.
Yeah, you're seeing your own face sad and shit.
So like, you know,
your face, she's
when
looking
I'm
at
not
you.
giving her that attention and that care that she needs, it's like, oh damn, fuck, I start to feel guilty, you know?
Hey, but through our conversations, like off the podcast and shit, like you always mention your daughter, so I know the love's there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
You're always talking about some shit you could do better and shit. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
The growth mindset for real. That's why I had you in mind when you hit me up and shit. And we said let's make it happen. We made it. I was like this perfect person. I was like I called Mitch up and I was like, yo, he said we got my boy on the podcast, bro. Like, and he was like, fuck yeah. I just knew it was gonna go up. I was like,
yeah. I mean, cause this is what we do
normally.
Like, we come tattoo and we chop game, you know?
Exactly.
And we bounce ideas off each other. You tell me what you got going on, what you want to do with this shit, and I tell you where I want to take my career. And you know, it's normal for us to have
advice
these kind
and
of
shit. Yeah.
And we motivate each other. We tell each other, like, brother, you could do it. You know.
Yeah.
There's never no hate or animosity between us. It's always been
just winning. It's winning together. You know, like winning. It's just nice to see someone winning. You know.
Yeah.
And like,
especially when you know what it takes. Like,
man,
you know what I mean, we both understand that this is
more than anything is we know that there's still more to come. You know, like that's really what it is. Like, you know, there's more to come.
Low-key, I be sitting up thinking like this shit's just gonna get harder.
There's more to come if you're obsessed. You know, like seriously, and you see it in another guy's eye. It's not too many sometimes, and it comes in hella different forms.
Yeah.
Sometimes it comes in sweaty armpits. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it said some people playing unfair. I mean, like, you know, some people playing unfair out here to make some shit happen. I'm coming for throats. He said, nah, just like
no Diddy.
No Diddy, brother. I'm fucking weak. We popping throats out here. No,
for sure.
I'm honestly just scared of the fucking failure though. Like that's like something that like I'm almost at battle with though, because it's
you are not failure, but
fuck no failure.
I don't think you're afraid to fail though. I think you're afraid that you're not gonna be able, like, you're not gonna be done with what you want to accomplish before you die. I think that's what you're scared of.
That's failure.
Yeah.
That's failure.
Yeah, I know.
That's fucking failure.
But you failed already though. You had multiple failures.
Oh yeah.
You're not afraid to fail.
No, hell no.
You're afraid that your footprint.
That's trying. That's trying. Yeah. I don't even count that. My psyche is so different.
But I'm saying,
but
what I'm saying. You're not scared. You're not afraid to fail.
Fail in life.
You're afraid
fail in life.
You're afraid that your footprint ain't gonna be big enough when you leave.
Nah, yeah. I'm trying to. Life's pretty meaningless, bro, unless you put meaning to it, you know. And like that's why I think it's beautiful when I hear fathers talk about their daughters and shit, because that's what I got right now with my business and my babies. And the reason why I'm so passionate about it is because I see it as my future, like, family's, like, food, you know? Like, everything I do right now is they could stand on. I haven't had anything like that happen, and I'm not against it or anything like that, but, like, I'm building for it one day. You know, it's going to happen one day, and I want to be prepared. So at the end of the day, I work hard hoping that, you know, I could not have my kids want to dream of something to do and I couldn't help them do it, you know? Yeah. Like, imagine they wanted to just pick up some hobby. I want to push hella hobbies on my kids and shit like that. And I want to be able to help them excel and push them to be driven, and I don't want money to be an issue. That's the main thing. Like, I want to be able to create, like, opportunities for my family to relax and shit like that. And I'm just a sick fuck, you know what I'm saying? So it's like in my one position.
I'm a sick fuck. I like my dick.
Yeah, same, bro. I'm a sick fuck, bro. Like, I'm working through shit, and through this, I got a byproduct of, like, I like to cut hair, and God's blessing me with a lot of fruit, you know?
Yeah.
And
but you know what? It's not necessarily that you're a sick fuck. You're just consumed by what you're doing.
That's sick.
Not a lot of people get consumed in what they're doing. Oh yeah, I like doing this, but I got this shit going on, or, you know, I still work a 9 to 5 because
I slept in my barbershops, bro. So, like, this is like like since a kid, like like since I was young, like my parents always provided, and they always had a beautiful house overhead. But sometimes I was a dumb kid, you know how it goes.
Yeah.
But regardless, I was blessed by God to always have a key to a barbershop at that time. Like, and I was always able to sleep in a chair, and it allowed me to be my own person from a very young age. I was like 15 years old, just super free, just always with some money in my pocket, never at school. Just a really unique experience of like living outside, like basically just like cutting hair.
I think
I just wanted to cut hair.
I think as I'm maturing and getting older, because it's the same. I was like young with a lot of not a lot of money, like per se, like rich, but enough to do whatever the fuck I wanted. You know what I mean? So like I think at being young and then I think that created the impulsive habits.
Exactly.
But as I'm maturing, I'm like less impulsive. I'm like, okay, I don't need new shoes to go to this place.
Nah.
Like, I'm going to a fucking. I used to go to a fucking like a nephew or a niece's
By
fucking
fit or some shit,
second birthday party. Like and buy shoes and a hat and like
some
it's like,
fresh ass shit.
Yeah, and it's like,
dripped
bro,
out all day.
you're just around your family and wear the shit you got already. You know, but it's like it's a party. So like I'm gonna go fresh.
I want to look fresh. This is how I am.
Like now I'm not that impulsive. Like I just wear what I got. You know what I mean?
Yeah. My mom always showed us with the coupons. She'd go get coupons. She told us, she'd get. I remember one time I wanted to go buy clothes from Fashion Fair. My mom was like, "All right, well I'm gonna give you the same amount of money that I give you to your shop."
Yeah.
It was like maybe like $150, and it's like, cause my mom got me hella clothes with $150. Like she would like. She had
like
all
she
the
knew
coupons.
how. She knew how to.
I was like.
Budget that shit.
I was like a freshman, so I was just popping out. I wanted to wear some fresh clothes. I was like, I want to go to Fashion Fair, Like I want to get some fresh clothes. I went over there with the 150. I got like 4 shirts for the year. And like it was just like 4 shirts and some shorts or some shit. And I just had that's when I learned how to thrift store. Go to the thrift store. I picked up the clippers that year, and I was cutting hair.
It's crazy because in high school I did make do. Like I would wear. I would like if I had 2 pair of jeans. I'm wearing one Monday. And then I'm wearing the next one on Wednesday.
Yeah,
and I might wear Mondays on Friday.
You know what I mean?
But different shirt though.
Yeah.
You gotta mix it.
You can't make it too obvious.
Yeah, but it's like nigga, I got 2 jeans.
You gotta switch something out.
I got 2 jeans, brother.
You gotta switch something out.
I gotta just mix it,
Yeah, exactly. It's like that.
Yeah.
I used to have a whole bunch of like Polo Ralph Lauren collection that I really liked, but I get them all from the thrift store. So like for me, I like getting like vintage, like Chaps Ralph Lauren.
Yeah.
Like I'll get like vintage. Just Patagonia, just weird shit, like just I like getting Tommy Bahamas, like just comfortable. These old clothes, they be having like really good texture. Like I found these polo pants at the thrift store.
Those are polo?
Yeah, for like fucking $15. Yeah, bro. Crazy, huh?
Yeah.
These shoes right here too. I got them for like $30 at the thrift store. Pretty cool, huh?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying, I don't give a fuck. Like that's just it's fun. Cause like I be losing my clothes, bro. Like at this point, like you pay too much. You pay too much to just lose clothes.
Yeah.
I can't even have a nice connection to like material. Like I do have a material taste, but I have such bad like habits that I'll lose it.
Yeah.
Misplace it. Like just
no, but you
break it.
But you definitely. One thing that I admire about you is that you put your money towards your craft and what you want your businesses. You know what I mean? Like I said, you don't get a headquarters in a second shop by not sacrificing materialistic things. Because people with your kind of income, they're quick to spend it on materialistic things, spend it on outings, with
money,
bitches, spend it on you're 24, bruh.
I just turned 25. Hell yeah,
25.
25. Just turned 25.
But I'm saying, but a 25-year-old person has the worst habits. Nigga, you gotta think you're a senior, probably in college. I think right now. Yeah. So you're out partying, you're spending your money not frugally, but like impulsively, doing all this shit. But you got 2 businesses. I mean, you got 2 shops. You got a lot of shit going on.
Man, I feel like it looks good though on camera, but like you know how it goes.
Yeah.
It'd be a headache, bro. Like certain days you get. The worst moments could happen all at the same time. Like, everything that could go bad happen. So
you saw your own fate, your own
young
way.
Bro. I remember at the time I looked up, my mom goes like, how are you gonna support a family on cutting hair? And like it's a reasonable question. I looked it up on Google. It said it was only like the average income at that time was like $17,000 barbers were making that
Trash
time.
barber.
Yeah, I get honestly my theory is that these fools ain't paying taxes. You know, they tuck it. And
Yeah, they're tucking. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like
Yeah.
we pay taxes over here, you know. But anyways, do their business, make money. Like you know, like you gotta come up how you come up. So no shame on it. But I didn't know this as a kid. I'm looking at Google and it says 17,000 average barber income. But I read right next to it has the highest reported happiness. Like overall, like job gratification. And I just said like
that's a gem right
and
there.
that was what it was weird. I saw those two things and I was like, it was crazy because like it was like most people would like I almost focused on the number and let it get to me.
Right.
And then I saw that right next to it and that was like such a small text that I read in the corner. It says highest job gratification and I was just like, I'm gonna go that route. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to be happy. My mom goes, you know, like I understand she just wants the best for me. I would test pretty high in my tests and shit like that. So they would be confused. At the very minimum, I'm like confused because I just seemed like a lazy ass kid that didn't want to do homework and shit. And I probably was, honestly. I really was.
No, I was.
I ain't gonna lie.
I was for sure.
Yeah.
I
was exhausted.
I get home, my backpack hits that floor. It ain't getting picked up till tomorrow morning when I go to school.
I was too lazy to copy. I was so understimulated, bro. But I made it worse for myself.
Right,
I went to school.
That's why I think like they promote this schooling like, oh yeah, you can go to college, bruh. Niggas, I know niggas right now. Like when I started tattooing at 18, right out of high school, met niggas who graduate. I mean, been around niggas who graduate are still in school. Graduated, about to graduate this year, but there's no happiness inside. They did it because that's their only option.
It makes sense for everyone around them. No one questions it. You know, like everyone, no one is gonna sit there and tell their young nephew or their brother like don't go to college.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It's literally
they think, like back then like college was the way. Like, fuck no.
Man,
I
still don't even feel comfortable telling my clients don't go to college if they already signed up for that shit, you know?
Yeah.
At that point I'm just like, hey man, do you like figure out your life.
Like good luck, brother. But
I always tell them to push because they always tell them to, you know, chase a stable income. If you don't got a passion, find many hobbies and you'll get a calling eventually one day. And that one you just invest everything into because you base it off of passion and live below your means.
You don't need college to be successful.
Fuck no. But some people got this.
There's dudes that like some of my clients, they trade. Like they're in a trade. You know, they're union workers.
Yeah.
They're fucking
balling.
You know, balling, bro.
There's trade-offs for sure.
Got fucking houses, got fucking boats, motorcycles, and it's because they learned to trade.
You could be smart. I've seen people like they do stuff like that,
and they stayed there, and then eventually it paid off.
You want to showcase some of your songs right now, real quick?
You want to?
Yeah, real quick. Let's
got a
slap one real
speaker?
quick. Yeah, we got a speaker right here.
Yeah, we could do that.
You got a sneak peek? Shit.
Yeah, I got some unreleased stuff that I could show.
All right, guys. All right, chat.
Chat gonna hear some unreleased. NoLuvN8.
Chat going crazy.
So if y'all didn't know, this is y'all first time tapping in with me. Valley N8tive is my tattoo name, and NoLuvN8 is my rapper name. They coincide.
Love making name. NoLuvN8.
So Valley N8tive, aka NoLuvN8. Let me see. What should I play? I'm gonna play two songs.
That's right.
I'm gonna play one with just myself, and then I'm gonna play one with my brother Steezy.
Just put the beat on.
Yeah.
Just put the beat on.
You want me to rap? You want me to rap acapella?
Just something quick, whatever you want to do. I ain't gonna tell you anything to do. I'm just trying to hear some live.
What is it called?
Cause we got the beat right here, and then you get talking in the forefront.
In the mic.
Yeah, that sounds perfect. I think the mic on the phone is gonna sound too hard.
I know I need a little more Henny for that.
Look at a Henny shot. A little Hennessy. No. I'll take a little shot for you. I know once I get it going.
Here?
Yeah, it's still cold too.
Oh yeah. What do you usually drink? Tequila?
Bro, I drink everything.
Every day?
Yeah, I just don't drink often. But when I drink, I get fucked up.
Yeah, like whiskey and shit like that? Like whatever.
Typically, my people drink like Hennessy or tequila.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do say. I grab like a Centenario, but I can't find them often. So I'll go grab like a...
Centenario's good.
I'll look good. The Nejo. But I've been fucking up the Don Julio because it's everywhere. Don Julio, like I get the fucking the 92, I think. The black bottle, black label.
Black Label. It's called Black Label.
I don't know, bro. It's like I know the bottle. That's how much I just go in there on some like demon shit. I'm gonna get that shit. Like, you know, I don't even know today. It's a Don Julio, a black label.
Oh, it's 70.
72?
70th, no,
Some
70th
shit like that. Huh?
anniversary.
It has a number on it.
No, 1942 is that when
Not
they
42.
started. No,
Not
I know.
42,
But
yeah.
I'm saying no, they all got 1942 because
Oh, okay.
that's when they started. But 1942 is the
The
tall
high ass
pyramid
one, yeah.
But the one you're talking about is the Don Julio 72.
Yeah.
I mean the 70th anniversary.
I don't know why. I just feel like it's better because it's a little more expensive. So for some dumbass reason, you know what I'm saying? Like if I drink it, I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm drinking good. I'm gonna get
SRS.
I'm gonna get the 72.
It's a SRS.
Yeah, it's SRS.
Oh, yeah,
It's the Barber Battle one.
Got you. Oh yeah.
I bought these because of the Barber Battle. I was supposed to return them, and I just liked them. I was just like, you know what, fuck it.
Alright, yeah. Fuck. What the fuck should I play?
Wherever you want to rap over, bro. just trying to force it on you. So whatever you feel like rapping on, bro, it's cool. It's something light, bro. I'll join you, bro.
Just spit the bars.
Come on, bro. Quit playing. It's just me and you in here. There's no one else watching, bro. Relax. Chill out, G. I heard you sing to me while we tattooed me before.
All right, this one's called Never Fold, and this one's basically like about just pushing through that point, being patient, like everything we talked about, just being patient, knowing that it's gonna work. Don't fold. Like if you're gonna do something, don't quit, cause I mean, see it to the finish line, you know. And then if you don't like it, then fuck it. At least you tried. You know what I mean? So this is just about not folding, and taking on that role and being that person, you know. So this is what this one's about.
Hell yeah. I'm all ready for that shit. I'm all like, slap that shit. I'm all like, hell yeah. Oh, I killed the vibe. Yeah, we gotta make sure.
You tried the Bluetooth. I think it hit.
I want to make sure that they hear. I want to make sure they hear it clearly, though. You know. That shit's on the notes.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Voice memos.
Said I'm trying to keep it sane with the world on my shoulders. Whole lot of pain, but the pain gave me motive. No, I can't complain, shit, I wanna die soldiers. I'm the one they call, ain't no way I can fold it. No, I can't fold, I can't break. They showed you it's a marathon, you gotta find your pace. Once you find that, keep your foot up off the brake. You gon' make mistakes, you gon' live, you gon' learn. Respect it ain't given, it hit different when it's earned. Keep your head down, stack your loot, you wait your turn. Only thing you got is your pistol and your word. Gotta keep your word, lot of fake going on. Niggas hoping that I quit, but I'm still going strong. Chillin' with my bitch, she my twin when he home. Yeah, pray keep me calm. Don't ask me where I've been, I'm out the way, putting on. Yeah, I'm out the way, gotta up my rank. Yeah, I'm going hard, yeah, hard in the paint. Focus on art, I make art with my pain. Know this shit a trap, can't get lost in the maze. Know the odds against it, I can't gamble with my life. Only get one chance, yeah, I pray I'll get it right. Seen bro touch 80 off a play, Jerry Rice. I'm trying to get ahead, been getting by my whole life. I'm trying to get ahead and get myself to situations knowing that it's dead. I don't fear no niggas, only fear is going fed. Can't play it to the crowd, the wrong move will get you stretched. I know they talking down, tell them niggas hold their breath. Yeah, tell them niggas hold their breath, we ain't worried about it. I gotta stay the course, ain't no rerouting. Can't get up off my dribble, gotta stay grounded. I gotta pay the way, can't sit in one place. Lalo hit my phone, he said, brother, you were great. But can I email? So these niggas what it take. I always got your back, yeah, niggas to the grave. Hey, promise I won't break, promise I won't fall. Gotta touch your face, know this world getting cold. Standing on 10, yeah, all 10's close. Yeah, so I'm trying to keep it sane with the world on my shoulders. Whole lot of pain, but the pain gave me motive. No, I can't complain, shit, I'm only God soldiers. I'm the one they call, ain't no way I can fold it. Yeah, ain't no way I can fold, ain't no way I can. Yeah, ain't no way I can fold, ain't no way I can fold, ain't no way I can.
I'm tired, bro. I'm tired.
So I'm trying to keep it sane with the world on my shoulders. Whole lot of pain. pain, but the pain gave me motive. No, I can't complain, shit, I wanna got soldiers. I'm the one they call, ain't no way I can fold them. Yeah, ain't no way I can fold, ain't no way I can. Yeah, ain't no way I can fold, ain't no way I can fold, ain't no way I can.
That's tight. That's cool as fuck.
Yeah, that's like, you know, nigga, you can't fold, nigga. You gotta keep going.
Brother, you're the greatest. That's what they said.
Yeah.
What he said?
He said, brother, you are great. We counting on you now. Show these niggas what it takes.
Yeah. That's right.
Promise I won't fold, yeah. Promise I won't break.
Those are that energy that keep you going, though, huh?
Yep.
That's that crazy shit.
This world getting cold, yeah. Gotta test your fate.
Fuck yeah, bro. You get good people around you. That's the shit you go. Those people right there will really keep you pushing, you know?
Right.
Be a crazy moment.
And this one, I'm playing one with Steezy right here.
Steezy.
Yeah. This one's called Cards Dealt. This one's really about like just dealing with the hand that you got dealt.
Yeah.
Just going with that, you know, and just no matter how evil the world gets, no matter how much it goes, just staying true and playing your cards the way that you need to, you know. This one kind of like we had fun with this one.
Oh yeah. So who else is on this
Me
track?
and Steezy.
Yeah, Steezy.
Balenciaga Studios.
Balenciaga Studios.
Fellow Barber.
Barber Love. We have to get, he might be one of the first people on there
Yeah.
from the barber community.
Yeah, he need to get in here.
If you do a part 2 coming soon, you know?
Yeah.
I know I'm just a man, but sometimes I need help, baby.
Yeah.
I can't complain, these are cards that I was dealt, baby. Angels on my body, cause my city raising hell, baby. I've been to myself lately. Yeah, I've been to myself lately. Yeah, I've been in my bag to the neck, calculating bigger moves. I could really blow a check if I'm in the mood. I try to tell you about my feelings, it ain't getting through. Tell me, baby, who you fucking, who you been into? You love it when I'm throwing bloods, I had you yelling whoop. I'm a prick nigga, with you I sit 42. Red rag on me, baby, but these hundreds blue. Tell that nigga that he done, yeah, he old news. Yeah, you know what's up with me. I be getting to the cash, why you fuck with me? So many play with my heart, there ain't no trust in me.
Diversity goes crazy, bro. Diversity goes crazy as fuck.
I hope it's love for
This
me.
don't even sound like the same artist. But it do though, you know?
Yeah.
That was hard.
Girl, you stuck with me, yeah. Once you lock it in, girl, you stuck with me. Cause I've been to myself lately. I know I'm just a man, but sometimes I need help, baby. No, I can't complain. These are cards that I was dealt, baby. Palm angels on my body, cause my city raising hell, baby. I've been to myself lately.
What my nigga say though?
I've been to myself lately.
Hey,
Look, cards on my body, I've been feeling godly. Telling Jesus, take the wheel, the devil right beside me. I know my future looking bright, the past right behind me. Looking deep into a bitch, I'm hoping that I'll find me. Looking deep into my bitch, I'm hoping it reminds me. But only time can tell, cause they say love is blinding. And when you raise in hell, the devil steady lying. She be asking for the truth, but she already crying. She be asking for the truth, but I already denied it. I was breaking hearts, she was breaking the silence.
I'm ready to start rapping right now.
The violence. Murder's all she wrote, now I'm hearing the sirens. Came up from the rough, bitch, I feel like a diamond. Sticking to the script, now they seeing me shining. This is God planning the way he designed it. Headed to the top and I'm never declining. Cause I've been to myself lately. I know I'm just a man, but sometimes I need help, baby. No, I can't complain, it's the cause that I was held, baby. Palm angels on my body, cause my city raising hell, baby. No, I've been to myself lately. Yeah, I've been to myself lately.
Go crazy, bro. Oh yeah.
yeah, that's me and Steezy right there.
Hey, you know what's crazy though is like I always be afraid when my homies got music and shit. Like,
Why?
cause like I just don't want to fake it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that
No,
shit,
but, like,
out of respect, I never ask people who don't want to like show me it.
Yeah.
Cause like I just
But-
like
but
if they're willing to show me
But
it,
as an
then-
artist though, you have to like accept
Take it,
the fact
huh?
that not everybody gonna love your shit, bro. Like, as long as you love your shit, that's all that matter.
I try not to fake it to my real homies.
Yeah.
And, like, you know, like,
Yeah.
the real homies that, you
Yeah.
know.
Because you gotta think like earlier Mitch was saying, like everything's saturated right now. Music, the barber community, tattoo community.
No original thought.
Yeah, everybody's
thought.
and with the media, it's easy to follow something. Like you look at something you like, you're like I could do that. You know?
Cause that's an average ass motherfucker doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, yes, I'm saying, and it's like bro, like there's so many trash ass artists that are like
whole lot of mids.
Opening tattoo shops.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, you don't even got no like in reality,
no
like,
real
you don't
cred.
even got no rank yet.
Yeah.
Like nigga, like
who's gonna want to work?
yeah. Then you hiring people and they're trash because they can't learn from you. You
It's
know what I
like,
mean? You don't have no stripes. Like all the good shops have somebody who's been in the game.
That could teach them ropes.
That could teach them, you know, and values the art, that values the tattoo.
That's where the value in the shop is.
Yeah.
Like, there's no real other point of doing that. You
You're
could do
a
that.
leader in
I
your
try to be.
shop.
I try to be.
You've led people out of your shop. You've taught people.
People are gonna outgrow.
Bro, you taught people so well that they went and did their own thing.
That's beautiful. I
They
love
sprouted,
it. I love to
you
be
know?
a part of that shit.
Yeah,
That's what I try.
I'm saying. But
I tell people
motherfuckers who are opening these shits and they can't even teach their people. Like
there's
you know
nothing,
what I mean?
nothing to show.
Nothing to show, cause
Yeah.
you learning, nigga. You learning how to do shit. How the fuck is you gonna be a leader and a mentor if you still learning?
Man,
And don't get me wrong.
we're always learning.
You're always learning. Don't get me wrong. We're always learning. But
you gotta know.
you don't even have enough
If you
criteria.
gotta
to
figure
teach.
out everything, then then you should be learning right now.
You should be learning. You should be
learning.
in somebody's shop, nigga,
Yeah.
that you respect and shit.
Don't be top dog too soon.
Yeah.
There's no point in being top dog too soon.
That's,
you know what I'm
and
saying?
that's the thing, bro. Like it's like, bro, try to be top dog though. Don't
Yeah.
like, you know, go for that. Go for that.
Yeah.
But it's like,
Try to be the best version of
Yeah,
yourself.
yeah.
Seriously, like there's no.
but go through the layers of trying to figure it out. Cause I feel like that's there's people who are gonna successfully open shops and that's good.
Mm-hmm.
But like trying to, I'm trying to say, but like tattooing like is not something that you could just open a shop.
Nah.
You know what I mean? Like, bro, you gotta.
People don't take that as normally. I guess I got better words to say it. They don't take it as like without thought. Like you get a haircut, you just sit down and get a haircut. It's not that end of the world. When you get a tattoo, you take a little more thought. You have to sit there.
And there's so many people that open tattoo shops, like, and just like, bro, don't even have.
It's not a normal habit for guys to sit there and get a tattoo. So when they get a tattoo, they're gonna do some research, and it's not gonna be you. Basically, it's not gonna be you. Like they're going to Black Ink.
But
they're going to Valley N8tive.
A lot of the tattoo
TK Maga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but a lot of the tattoo shops that open, they are like, they're gonna stay open because there's still the young kids walking in and getting hearts and fucking they're getting.
There's a market for everyone.
Yeah.
You know how to do some things.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to think harder than that, think outside the box, and you can stay. It's still a better job than most people.
I don't want to knock nobody.
It's still a better job than most things. You know,
I don't want to knock nobody and like say don't open a tattoo shop.
Yeah.
But bro, like.
As long as you're happy.
Yeah.
You know, as long as you're happy.
Like have some actual thing you're trying to bring to the community. You know what I mean? Cause
it's an honor.
Yeah.
Some honor with it, basically.
I feel like there's a lot that comes with that. You know what I mean? There's a lot that comes like I don't know, cause the way I came into the game, I wasn't in the tattoo community. Like the way Black Ink was, like they weren't tapped in with everybody in Fresno.
Yeah,
they weren't.
They're in their own little. They're in their own little circle.
Yeah, they're in their own little world. So like
they're not playing that politic game.
I never got to mingle and shit and like network with the community.
You're not in the tattoo expos. I've never seen it,
bro. I'm not. And
my boy only pops out for like select things.
In which like I want to, but I was turned off by it early on because they didn't fuck with the tattoo community.
Yeah.
But as I got in it, I realized like I really don't need to be. Like,
Yeah.
I don't need.
There's not even nothing
there.
there.
They were kind of right. Like in a sense, like I don't.
There's nothing going on there that's actually gonna. What are you doing, impressing other tattoo artists?
And two, it's like they might hate on me because I'm young and I jumped in and I had a mentor that's prestigious. Like, when I have like my brother's dope. You know what I mean? And like, they hate on that. Like because I've had situations where
you're
like
mad. Just tell them you're mad. You're mad. You're mad.
I had situations where I was like 19, 20 and I did tattoo and like a nigga was like, oh, don't get too big headed. Like, and it's like, bruh, I'm
not?
I'm on cloud 9 right
Why
now. I
not?
just
Let me
did-
be happy.
Yeah, I just pulled off. I'm 19, nigga. I just pulled off a crazy tattoo, and you gonna tell me don't get big headed? Like,
It's mad.
no, it's because
You're mad.
You weren't.
You're mad.
You can't do that, nigga, and you fucking 30 something. Nigga,
But
you
truthfully,
can't do
bro,
that.
like these people just didn't put the same commitment. You had more commitment in those 2 years than he probably ever did in his whole career. I'm gonna be straight up. Like the hours behind it, it doesn't happen out of thin air. Regardless, you might have done it 2 years, 3 years, 19, whatever. But the amount of obsession you put behind there, I guarantee was not matchable by a lot of people.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It doesn't just happen where you're just good in a couple of years.
doesn't, yeah.
It could happen overnight.
I'm not gonna lie.
But you're burning the candles.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm fortunate.
Yeah.
So
I'm blessed.
I'm blessed because I have Rob. I have my brother. I
yeah.
have people I can study and compare my work to.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I have
Don't get
best
me
friends
wrong,
that
these-
can't do stick figures, bro. That's what I'm trying to
Yeah.
tell you. At a certain
But I'm
level,
saying, but,
like it takes some skill.
And that's why maybe I feel a little like a motherfucker shouldn't just open a tattoo shop, but just because he can pull off some
financial numbers and shit.
Yeah, and some tattoos, like because. Don't get me wrong. There's people who invest and they are business savvy,
Mm-hmm.
and they see it as a business. They don't even care about the art.
They're just trying to
You
make
know,
their
they're just trying to
guapo.
make money.
Yeah.
And they bring in people who care about the art.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I guess in a sense that like they can have that, you know, but
It's fine to fly for you, brother. I got you.
it's just like, bro, it's like this is all I think about.
Yeah.
It's all that like
Can't beat it.
like
You really can't beat
It's
it.
hard for me to
You're running twice as fast.
It's hard for me not to think about tattoos. Like,
Yeah.
Like I'm always thinking about like
Whoa, just
like,
some weird ass
bro,
thing.
I swear to God.
You ever dream about
I swear to God, every day I tell myself I suck.
Yeah, that's right,
You're
bro.
trash,
I swear to God.
You're trash, bro. I look in the mirror like
I be fat. I be
Not-
battling retirement, bro.
not
I ain't gonna
like-
lie. I be
yeah.
battling retirement. I be
Not like
cutting hair and I be like, fuck,
not
bro.
like
I gotta,
not in like a super negative way where like I'm down talking myself, but
I down talk myself, man. I love that, bro. That's the shit.
but like in a way where it's like you could be better, bitch.
Yeah.
Like shut the fuck up. That shit was weak. Do it again.
That-
Like do
so
something
they're all
better.
talking. They're all talking you up. Like they're all
Yeah.
capping. You know, they don't know what's up for real.
Yeah.
Like, they don't
But I
see-
feel like you gotta have that, bro. You gotta have that side to you that's just like, bitch.
the
You can
capping
do
ass.
better.
Yeah,
you can
they're
do better,
capping.
bitch.
I
Like
swear to
stop.
God. Every haircut. That's what I'm saying. Like I say, all my haircuts are fucked up. People always tell me like, "Damn, it must be crazy." I'm like, bro, this shit's cooked right now. I'm like, as we're speaking, this shit's cooked, bro.
I
Like,
smoked that one.
It's like I'm gonna give him a fucking $10 out the cut. I'm so sorry. No, I'm just like but that's because inside my heart, I just be hurting sometimes because like I know I could do better. It's just that simple.
Right.
And it's like it's accountability though. If your barber, your tattoo artist, anyone who got accountability, they'll get better. It's just like it's the people you gotta be scared of are the people that like hop into something and they think they're raw as fuck right away. I feel like those are the people. Like they'll get the initial curve of picking it up quick because they got ultra confidence, but like they get content real quick and it just kind of just. I feel like
that'll fuck you up.
It
bro.
stunts you
because that's ego.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
ego, bro. And
Exactly.
if ego is gonna lead the forefront of what you're doing, you're going to
Burn out, straight up.
Because you're riding this fucking wave, and as soon as you get knocked off of it, you're gonna be like
hurting.
I can't fall back on no character. I can't fall back on no will or desire to be better. I'm falling back on my ego, and you're gonna be fucked
That's
up, bro.
fucking. It'll shatter.
Yeah, you're gonna.
Nah,
shatter.
hell no.
You're gonna break.
I got blessed that like I was cutting hair with a mission to just move out. Like I was just trying to move out. I was trying to move out. Yeah, bro. I was trying to move out as young as I could. So like that's what my role.
You know what's crazy? My motivation was like, I'm gonna take my brother and Rob out. Like that's my motivation.
Oh, that's tight.
Like not like in a sense like but I'm coming to fuck them up. Like, I want to be like, I want them to be
because out of respect, they're the goats.
Yeah,
they're
I'm
the
trying
goats.
to fuck y'all up. Like,
you're
I'm
the
trying
goats.
to like, nigga.
That's a good standard to set.
Fuck
y'all. I'm coming for your neck,
bro.
like,
I'm on y'all, nigga. Like I'm coming, bro. Like,
So,
and that's what
y'all
drives
better
me.
fucking
is,
get
like,
better. Like, y'all better get.
That's what drives me is like, I'ma fuck y'all up. Watch me do this. Watch me do that.
Y'all better get fucking better quick, cause it's bad.
Because you gotta think these niggas.
I got this new battery on me too. It's like I come with the lithium ion in me.
And two, I'm learning from y'all.
That's crazy.
So I'm taking like nigga, I'm jumping years ahead. Because
See, that's respect that you can say that though, cause like truthfully, like a goat will never claim credit for anyone's come up. But when it takes special people like you that could actually, not everyone's humble enough like you to speak on someone's help like this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Tons of people do it, and they'll sit there and claim self.
Oh yeah, self-taught and all that.
Self-taught and all that. It's very rare.
Which I am. I'm self-taught
Yeah.
because
You just put yourself in the environment. You sat there and soaked it up.
That's one thing that my brother gave me.
Yeah.
I would sit there and be like, bro, how do you do that? How do you do that? He told me like this.
Just tattoo some shit
Bro, he told me, I could teach you how I tattoo. I could teach you everything I do, bro, but you're going to tattoo like Nate.
Yeah.
You got to figure out how you want to tattoo.
Yeah.
Because you could do it how I do it.
Yeah.
But I tattoo like TK.
Yeah.
You gotta go you gotta tattoo, bro.
Develop
Just
your
do
style,
it. Just do it, bro. Just tattoo.
Yeah.
And like at first I didn't want to fuck up. So I was always like, bro, well just show me, nigga. Just show me how to do it. That way I don't fuck up, you know? But I needed to fuck up.
Got you out of that comfort.
Like you said, you
that
need
burn.
to fuck 100 haircuts up, you know?
Yo.
But then too, like
The quicker you fuck them up, the better you'll be.
Yeah.
I promise you. This is what I tell people. It's like, well, I don't want. It's like the faster you do it, the better you'll be.
Yeah.
Fuck them all up, light them,
Yeah.
cap them.
Yeah.
I wish I did that
That's
when
what
I
I'm saying.
first
You can't
started
be
off.
afraid to fail, bro, because you're gonna learn through that.
It's a little easier with hair, you know.
Yeah.
I tell my people.
Well, hair gonna grow back.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I tell my people a little more sinister way, like cap them, fuck it, who gives a fuck, do it, like get your haircuts.
You can,
like,
in your sense, yeah, you can just be like, hey, fuck these niggas up.
Yeah, I just know that you're trying every time.
Yeah.
And
intentionally.
For me, intentionally. But like I tell them this is telling them like the concept of thinking. Like, don't be afraid.
Yeah.
The main thing, and sometimes I get real twisted, is just really put the message across the board for people.
Right.
But like that's what it looks like. Fuck up 100 people. Rush to it. Like rush it. Rush to it, man. And try in between. And I tell them if you really don't want to do that, go to some homeless people. I cut homeless people. Go out there. We go do a couple services. You learn some experience. People get blessed. God's winning. Like we're doing our thing. We're all elevating from this experience. Like you could just sit there, and there's a million people that need haircuts everywhere. He's like, why can't you learn how to do haircuts? This is what I tell a lot of my people. He's like, bro, if you got no clients, do hella free haircuts. You'll see, like, if you ever watch the barbers I hire, like, you'll see when they hit my shit, it's a formula. They'll see a couple of, like, videos. I teach them how to make some videos.
Yeah.
And then I tell them to do some free haircuts. Yeah. And then I try to, like, the ones that are willing to accept my help, this is what I do for them. And some of them win, some of them don't. And
you know who was at your shop that is like I've been seeing his shit everywhere?
Yeah.
Fucking Diego Blends.
Oh yeah, that boy's fresh. He's booming.
Gang. He's doing his thing. But
that takes his own willpower. I'm gonna tell you, Diego, he came in ready to grow, and that food he sat on the couch. Me and him spent days in the lab, bro. Just like how you see me do. That boy Diego. Me and this food would be
whole lot of motion.
Whole lot of motion.
Shout out Diego Blends, man.
For real.
Hey, I be seeing you, gang. Your shit
popping.
It's popping, bro.
I just did a video shoot for him not too long ago. I'll put some photos right here. But yeah, he's doing it up. I support my brother. He outgrew the shop, and I'm happy for him. At the end of the day, like I'm gonna see him win. I was just there at the video shoot.
He has his own now shop.
Nah, he's with a couple other homies and shit, Leo and Abby, and they've been they're doing their thing. So
they have their own shop.
Yeah, basically. So they're doing their thing, and I'd be happy from afar. I'm busy cutting hair and whatever, but he had a big moment the video shoot and shit, and I'm just like, hell yeah, bro, what the fuck? Like that shit, my boy's doing it. He's always been a loyal ass homie from the get-go. That's right. I remember the first day I ever popped out at our hop, like just to do some free haircuts for the people.
Oh, he was with you?
Yeah, bro, the boy was with me. Like, I don't expect shit from anyone ever. Yeah. I've been out there our hop many times by myself, just with the Fresno community, just doing free haircuts, under radar type shit.
I've seen that.
Yeah, and a couple times I have real ass homies right there. Shout out my boy Mondo too. That boy was there all the damn time. Free my boy Lucci. Come on.
Yeah.
Two-tone. But hey, you ever heard my boy Two-Tone? Yeah, that's my youngin', bro. I saw that fool on the iPad, bro.
What you call beats and shit?
Bro, I saw him on GarageBand. We used to have like a single cab. We'll stack like 5 of us in the single cab. He'd be laying across with the GarageBand, just making beats on the iPad, bro. Like
he hit me on IG.
That's just crazy.
He told me when he get out, or he told me
he's getting out soon. I think.
He told me when he get out, he wants some tattoos and shit.
I'm
now
saying,
listen to his music and shit. I'm like,
he speaks.
Shit,
he speaks. Yeah.
He kind of like me too, like melodic.
Yeah, exactly.
We're talking hood shit.
That was like the frequency we would be listening to as like youngins. We listen to that R&B, like SoundCloud type, like you especially you got your own specific version of it, which I appreciate. But like I feel you give me a lot of like these old, not old, but freshly developed old taste. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know like how to put it.
What I really
how would you say it is?
My goal is just to make somebody feel me in a sense where they're not alone.
Yeah, just,
I don't like. I want you to feel me in a sense where you can hear it and be like, damn, like bruh said something that I always wanted to say for mine. Like I was feeling that
like
way.
an alter ego type
yeah,
shit.
like but like I was feeling that way, but I just didn't have the words for it. Because
Mhm.
I've had people DM me and say like, what you said right here, that's exactly what I'm going through.
Yeah.
You know, and if I could help guide somebody through a situation through my pain, you know, then that's what I make music for. That's like
That's the
really
whole point.
it was another way for me to express myself,
Mhm.
you know. But then when I started to notice that like cause that's music is supposed to heal you. You know what I mean? Like that's what I think. Like,
Yeah.
you're supposed to be
Medicine.
able to heal. Yeah, you're supposed to be
Medicine.
able to put some music on and just, you know, feel free. So when I hear certain people say things that are like in my head, like, damn, I can't even believe Blood
Mhm.
came up with that. Like,
Yeah. How do you structure it on that bar?
Yeah, how do you articulate that? You know, and that's
Yeah.
one thing that made me and
It's multi-staggered. You're
Yeah.
looking at it on layers, and you're
yeah,
just
but
like, damn.
that made me like Steezy. He's super well at articulating a thought
Yeah.
and getting it out and
Hell
putting it
yeah.
into words where it's like, whoa.
Concise.
Yeah. So like that's what got us close. Like I would always freestyle and shit and rap like in high school and shit with homies and smoking and shit. But then the homie Tony brought Steezy over one day and we smoking matching blunts and we rapping. And I'm like, oh, this
That's
nigga
pretty
can
lit.
rap, gang.
Yeah.
This nigga can rap, bro. When we rap like many beats, like fucking 15, 20 beats, and we're just
It's
going.
a good
We're just
day.
going,
It was
you
the start
know?
of an era.
Yeah. And we're
Literally the start of an era, bro.
Tony started a fucking brotherhood. Well, I mean, we're all brotherhoods. Like,
But that's like
yeah.
on
But,
same
like,
mission.
He was
Same
the first
mission.
one where I felt like, damn, like, cause I've always been into poetry and things like that, but he was the first one that made me feel like, damn, this nigga rap. He's better than me. He's better than me
I
for
gotta
sure.
put some heat on my shit. Yeah, hell yeah.
But then we got close and we freestyle all day, bro. When we wake up, we hit each other. We go probably get some food.
Keep each other
We
fresh.
smoke and we just rap, bro.
Keep
We
it
just
fresh.
rap all day, bro.
Fuck,
And so
yeah.
we was like, when we get some money, you know, and then, you know, he got some studio equipment. Started putting equipment in his house. We started rapping. We started doing all this, you know, and eventually he was like, bro, you got to, like, this
Some
this
motion.
music shit.
Whole lot of motion.
Let's do it, you know. And we was making a song a week. We was just in it, bro.
Yeah.
We was in it, bro. It was something that wasn't forced. It was like something that we just gravitated towards, and we just knew that, bro. We gotta make music. We have to make music, and especially for him, bro. Like I'm telling you, he could freestyle a whole song, gang. Like, and it's a song. Like, you know, he'll freestyle and it'd be a song.
Fuck yeah.
And I'm sitting there
It's
witnessing
like,
it,
it's like live action.
yeah,
First
on some Juice WRLD shit,
first
bro.
shit. Yeah,
like
like
Juice WRLD, bro. Like, and that's what I'm saying. But his way that he puts things into words and he articulated.
Juice WRLD had like
I was
he's still dropping songs right now. Like that boy.
He probably got so much.
He
They probably got
you think,
so much
You think
catalog.
Steezy got hella shit in his hard drive too?
Yes, brother. Yes.
Same thing.
He got hella shit, bro. And I don't even think like.
He's ever gonna drop it.
No, I just don't think like the world ain't ready for his music. You know
I
what I
feel
mean?
you.
Cause we're from Cali.
Yeah.
So when we drop shit, if it's not the ratchet shit, the YN shit,
Yeah, it's not gonna
they,
go up.
They don't give us no attention.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's the shit you drop after
Yeah,
you blow up.
Like we make music like I said, to heal people, like
Mhm.
to share our pain so that other people can feel it and not feel alone. You know.
Yeah.
But if we ain't talking about sliding, and pimping, and
It's not gonna blow up as fast.
As fast.
Because not as many
fast.
people.
But it's
More people are on
cool.
that journey than they are on
It's
your
cool 'cause
journey.
hopefully, over time, our core fans, hopefully
Carry.
that grows.
Cult.
And we have actual fans.
You got a cult.
Yeah.
You don't got some
We don't
hype.
just
You
got,
don't
like,
got some
these
hype
little-
boys.
yeah,
You
we
gotta
got
back
just,
it up
like,
with canceling yourself eventually.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to put yourself in a grade to keep that hype going up. You know.
That's why, like, when we first started, bro, we didn't care about the listeners. Bro. We was
Yeah.
making music for us.
Just
We
developing
was
the
making
voice on.
music. Yeah, we was making music just 'cause we loved it. We liked to do it. Nigga, when we felt hella good, we make a song.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We like,
Some
damn,
escape and shit,
Bro, I swear to God, we make a song, we listen to that motherfucker like 40 times. We were just playing it back to back, like, bitch, we just made the
Motherfucker,
coldest
yeah,
song.
we-
You know?
I know
So-
exactly. Just hella proud.
Yeah, just proud.
Me and Mitch Loki do that after the podcast. After we do some
but
podcast
see,
editing
it's
shit.
'cause your love is in it. You got love in it, you
It's
know?
pretty fun. Yeah, we're gonna have a blast with this shit. We got,
Like, even this one, like,
yeah,
you know,
we're gonna do the same thing.
yeah.
Literally, like if you
'Cause I
didn't have
was-
work, we'd be on a sick one till about 3 a.m. tonight.
Yeah, bro,
we-
I swear to God, we like if I was sad Mitch had to leave.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Because like I really
Cancel that shit real quick.
had the intention to like.
Yeah.
I'd rather do this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I could send her money back.
Yeah, make it right somehow.
Yeah,
You
make it
could
right. You know.
Give her a free tattoo, whatever you gotta
Yeah.
do. You're like,
Yeah, because I know like I know, but she's been waiting. I don't know how long she's been waiting. She's a new client, I think, but she got a deal though. She got a deal. She got you pay whatever, I match it.
Exactly.
So
it's a clean one right there.
To me, it's like, bro,
can you be that
I'll
mad?
give you the money back and give you a free tattoo.
Is it that?
I'll do it for free at that point because I canceled on you. So I'll send the money back and give her the tattoo still. You know.
And at that point, then you're not an understanding person. Like you're not an understanding person. Like,
and I get it though. Like,
no one needs a tattoo that bad.
People take time out of the day. Maybe.
Bro, honestly, I'm not gonna say I have a pretty hardcore focus on my day.
Yeah.
And I still understand. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
But then again, you're an entrepreneur too.
Yeah.
So it's like you get it.
I relate a little bit, yeah. I be doing it to my clients too sometimes, so it goes like that. But I be definitely making.
I like the way your mind works though. Like sometimes you just forget.
No, literally, it's not like I'm out here like getting drunk and shit. Like, 'cause I truthfully don't drink too much or nothing like that. I'm in the shop all day. Yeah. I just told 3 people to slide at the same time because. So what commonly happens to me is someone will cancel like a week in advance because they shoot respect, right? So like they'll text me and what I should do right there is go on my booking schedule and take it off, right? So I don't, and I'll leave that slot there, and I'll be like, fuck it, I'll just use it as a break, I could use the break, yeah, and then at a certain point I'll have someone who wants to pay me for the haircut, and I'm like, fuck it, I don't need to be lazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't need to be lazy. Yeah. But the problem is, I'll put like 4 people in that slot sometimes. Yes.
What, you'll just like,
because like I'm not.
Each?
No, I don't even mean to. That's the problem. It's like I'll do one because they did it in a week in advance. Maybe 2 people hit me up in that week, and I didn't notice.
So once they cancel, you do post it like, oh, someone canceled.
Sometimes some people just ask. Most of the time, people are just in my DMs.
In your head, you like they canceled.
I have my regulars that treat me well. So like most of the time, like I got a regular ready. Like a guy who's supported my dream since day one, garage type shit. So I'm gonna serve them, especially if they're treating me well. I'm gonna treat them.
I definitely got day ones, like
you know
what I mean. Like
it's different.
I got people I've been tattooing since I first started. Got people that I got people that come to me maybe even last year, but we built a relationship and it's strong. Yeah. I consider them my day ones because I know what kind of client they are. You know what I mean? And there's some people that come and get tatted here, there, and then I won't see them, but they'll come back.
Yeah,
but
they're loyal to the soil.
I get in their life, tattoo's not priority.
It's a luxury.
You looking for a wood?
No, low key too though. I'm looking for that hoe. Wood will go crazy too. Man.
I think my shit charged.
Let me roll this wood real quick.
Go ahead.
I damn near rolled that shit with one hand, but I just. This podcast is pretty tight though, huh?
Yeah, I like it because it's more like at a certain point you kind of like
you get comfortable.
You forget the camera's there, and I think that's a good thing.
You had to get used
I think
to
that's
first.
A good thing. Yeah. I think because like we do this normally, so
it's normal shit.
Yeah, it's normal like for us to have a session and talk about life and shit like that. So that's why I want to do I want to do it too. Not less in a podcast form, more so just
shorts maybe.
Just have the camera with mics. My client have a mic, I have a mic, and we just talk through our session. And I could just clip shit, People open up, bro. People open up, and it's good.
Good moments you catch.
Yeah, it's good to hear different.
That's even better content.
Stories.
That's even better content. It's more raw.
Cause there's people like me that come from the hood, come from other shit. They ended up successful, and it's like tell your
crazy,
story.
Yeah.
Tell your stories. See, let people know that you can come from
wherever
and still make it.
Man.
If you're driven enough. But I want to get more in depth. Like, at what point in your mind did you switch it and be like, enough's enough? I'm gonna do this.
That's what I'm hoping that this podcast can show people. Just like that, how you using your voice. I'm finding people that could use their voice as well to drop a seed for someone.
Yeah.
Because like I can only drop seeds for certain people. Yeah. Not everyone's gonna be able to like grow my seed. No Diddy. Like, you know what I'm saying? No Diddy.
That was Diddy as fuck, nigga.
Hey, but not many people are able to actually like take the knowledge I'm able to give because it doesn't apply to them. You know, some people will be able to take the knowledge of the game you speak right here and it applies directly to them, like in words that I can never articulate. And that's what I feel like is so good about having this like a platform, and you got a big ass platform as it goes. So like, truthfully, like, you can push it to however far you want.
Yeah.
I would say build a strong team. I got my boy Mitch, and like we both just work on some crazy overtime, like like
I have a Mitch.
yeah,
Tony's, my nigga Tony's a Mitch.
Yeah.
Cause he always is proud. Like, he's just proud. He's just happy.
To do it for you.
He just he's happy to just see me
win,
doing whatever. Yeah,
win.
Like, he's like, bro,
you could have done anything else.
Anything, bro. Anything I ever chose to do in my life, Tony's gonna support me, and Tony's gonna be there. You know what I mean? And that's, shout out my nigga Tony, man. That's just one
Tony.
person. Shout out Lalo. Unconditional support. Them two right there, they just love to see a nigga doing it. Just do it, brother. Like, they always tell me, like, you to go.
You're the one to do it. You're the one to do it. Do it.
And me and Steezy have that same outlook for each other. Like, nigga, it don't matter what we do, we gonna be great, brother. We gonna be great. We solid, nigga. As long as we don't quit, we on. We won, nigga. We won.
It already happened.
Yeah, it already happened, bro.
It already happened.
Nigga, like, there's no
happened,
sitting
bro.
there, like, we won, bro. As long as we don't quit, And then
that's it.
Yeah, then we got the support from our friends.
Your story ends when you choose. When you choose, and then you die.
If you gonna quit, you gonna quit. That's on you.
The only story that I ain't gonna choose is dying. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Bro, I literally was.
That's the only thing I ain't gonna have control.
I just told you I worked this whole weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I worked last Sunday. I work, nigga. I'm just working.
You rest when you die.
Working. Yeah. I told my mom, she was like, "When are you gonna get a break?" I said, "When I die."
Oh yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah,
I'm a young nigga, bro. I get it. If I get when I'm 35, 36, and tired, and bones ain't working the same, my hip fucked up.
Be careful though. We gotta take time for ourselves.
Like,
I'm gonna tell you.
I gotta work on my health and shit. But
let's go to the doctors together, bro.
Yeah,
we have a podcast
so
in the doctor's office.
That nigga give me some testosterone. I need some tests.
So I need to get that ultra high.
Nah, but for sure, like, I feel like right now I'm young. I'm working. Work. Keep my head down, stack this money up, just keep working.
Yeah. You got too much on your plate not to keep it pushing, you know what I'm saying? Like,
really, I really last year, I told you, like, I was tired of taking that burden of being the one that carried the weight. I put myself in check, like, no, nigga, you chose to do this. You ain't got no option, bro. You ain't even putting on for you no more. You putting on for the family, nigga.
Exactly. Don't turn down.
Yeah. So now I use that to put myself in check. Now it's even like from my kid, bro.
Now you got ultra power.
She got so much pure energy in her. Like, bro, she just a pure goddess, my nigga. Like,
oh, yeah, that's beautiful.
Nigga, on everything, she's a just.
You think that's just natural, or you think upbringing, or what do you think it is?
Just got it. She just got this.
I'm so tight.
Just got it. She just a goddess, man. Nigga.
You think that's in every kid, or you think some kids are just like?
It's in every kid, bro. It's just somewhere along the line you get dimmed down. You get handed the bad cards, you know what I mean? And it fucks kids up.
Cause we all start as blank humans.
Yeah, it's because sometimes, most of the time, most of the time, who they're being raised by don't even love themselves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You get that?
Yeah.
They don't even love themselves. How the fuck are they gonna love a kid or show them how to be loved? They don't even love them.
They're gonna mimic those habits. They're mimic those habits.
And don't get me wrong, some of them transfer that love, like, oh, I don't love myself, but I can love my kid.
Yeah, because I learned.
Yeah.
It's just it's some people they'll use it as an excuse, and some people they're gonna end up using it as a pushing.
I can't pour love into myself, but I'm gonna pour it in my kid. My kids, because like some people will take, like, they failed in life, but they're gonna make sure their kid was successful because they're riding on that. You know what I mean? But sometimes that'd be detrimental too, because it's like you're pushing your kid into something that you wanted to do.
As long as I feel like you should just lead your kid to be happy.
Happy, filled up.
Yeah, like if you have your right understanding of what someone deserves in life, it doesn't have to be success. It doesn't have to be money figures. For me, my kid has a good, happy life. That's it. Whatever happy means to them, very simply.
Definitely.
Because as long as they don't kill themselves and they're not hurting other people, and they are living with some type of purpose that serves them, then I'm with it.
Definitely want to have my kid grow up and be optimistic. Be realistic. Be realistic, but be optimistic. See the best in your situation. Because I feel like what happened with me is along the line I became pessimistic. I seen the negative outcome in everything. I seen, like, I'm going to just I'ma just think it ain't gonna work out that way. If it don't, I'm not disappointed. You know? But at one point I had to be like optimistic and be like, nah, it could work out. It is no negative talk. It's gonna work out. I'ma make it work. You know? But growing up, things didn't work out. It was in control of my parents. I was a kid. I didn't have it. You know? And things didn't work out. That's how I grew up with that mindset. Like, I'm not even gonna count on that.
Yeah, it's like, I gotta get it.
Yeah, if it ain't gonna work out, fuck it.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I won't be too disappointed. I already thought it wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already thought I wasn't gonna get approved for that car. I already thought I wasn't.
It's like I didn't expect shit.
So, but I don't want her to
I'm already in the green.
I don't want her
I'm already in the green that
I want her to grow up thinking.
But that's why you're you though. Like you gotta think about it. You're able to do these beautiful tattoos, not even sweat on the money, and the money comes to you.
Yeah.
Because you did it out of the love of a better life. More than anything.
Yeah.
You know, he's like, I just wanted a life that suited me.
Fuck. I just posted something like that about you get to a certain point, you don't even know where it's coming from. No.
It's just like, what the fuck? How did this happen?
Like you, and I used to be. So I had anger. Like I always had like anger issues. Like I always get mad or upset. You know.
Your core human. Your base human.
I get mad when I was broke or when I like. But I remember one time I didn't have enough money for bills. It was last year, like the middle of last year. I didn't have enough. You know, I was stressing like fuck, car note, rent, shop rent, all that shit coming up, right? And, you know, mind you, and this is like, I'm in a condo,
living good,
2,300.
Yeah,
car note,
everything looks hella good,
right? But this month was bad. I was bad. So I used to get angry at myself, like not at myself, but angry like.
It's all there. All the money's
like,
there.
But no, what I'm saying is like I used to be angry to the point where like it's reflecting on how I treat other people. I'll be angry at them. I get irritated fast. I got
shorter, less patience.
Yeah, I get zero tolerance for people. You know.
So don't fuck with me right now.
Last year, like middle of last year, bills coming up. I'm short, and I'm looking at my appointments. I'm like, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. Instead of getting mad, I sat back and I prayed, and I just thanked him. I didn't even pray for nothing. I just thanked him. I said, you know what, Lord, I just want to thank you. I want to thank you for even giving me the opportunity to be somebody who can work, who can be in the shop, who can do that. So I gave him thanks. I didn't pray for nothing. I didn't tell him like, please let me make the bills. Please. No, I didn't know. I just prayed and I thanked him.
That's faith,
nigga.
That's faith. You love that.
That same week, bro, I made 4 bands. I ran everything up. Everything up, bro. I ran everything up my bill. I made more than my bills, bro.
And you had something to spend.
And I had something to spend.
Yeah.
So, like, now I don't get angry no more.
Cause
I just
thank him.
It's gonna come, bro. He gonna give me the opportunity to make it. You know what I mean?
God took something crazy for me recently too. It's so crazy I don't even want to speak on it. I've been religious all my life, but I can't tell you I felt the presence as bright as I have in the last couple of years. And I don't even go to church like that.
No, bro, you
not at all.
Trust me, look, my
mom's drag me out every Sunday, and I'm over turning away.
My uncle's a pastor, bro. Got his own church.
Yeah, see, that's beautiful.
He tells me like, Neff, like, you know, because as a kid we were churchgoers, like, you know, what I mean, we was raised in church.
Yeah.
But we get older, you know, you start smoking weed. You feel not worthy to go to church. You feel like, you feel like you're not even worthy of God's love.
Walk in,
you know, and things like that. So, but like, I talked to my uncle, and he just like, man, church can be anywhere. Church
can be with your people right now. Yeah.
You know what I mean? You could get on the side of your bed and pray. Just make sure you got a relationship with God.
Just
make sure you talk to him.
That's a real motherfucker right there, bro.
And you know, he's like, nah, if you don't gotta come to church, but I mean, yeah, come to church, share that community, share that spirit with God, you know, but just make sure you have a relationship with him. Make sure you're talking to him.
And that's what, honestly, your mom did her part, or I don't know who took you to church. I'm assuming your mom, but
my mom and my dad.
Yeah, hell yeah.
My dad, my family, Samoan Christian church.
Hell yeah.
Pretty strong.
Well, the beautiful thing is they taught you where to find him. Yeah. You know, if you ever need him when you're on your knees and he's farthest away, you might find yourself at church. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, that's the only time a lot of people take the time to show up into those doors, but it takes that. And, you know, as long as you embrace it, you know, understand it's an opportunity to develop some shit. But right now, like, I feel like he knows you love him and you fear him. And that's why you got such a strong relationship with him without those church doors, you know? You got him in mind all day.
Yeah. I said essential T on me because I'm God-fearing. times I didn't have drive, it was God steering.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. That's hard. That is too fucking hard.
See, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes I just
That's the beautiful thing about music, though,
Yeah,
bro.
just
I'm
thinking.
saying, gee, like that's. I wrote poems back in the day, man, but I had a hard time articulating myself sometimes. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real. I ain't
See,
I ain't
but
no rapper.
that-
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
what's good about people who do make music is like that's what I'm saying. Like I want to say things. Someone think about it like, damn, I wasn't able to articulate it that way, but I was thinking the exact same thing. You know, that's what it's about.
Well, I just have a hard time speaking. Sometimes I speak so fast in my head, I have to
Bro,
slow
you
my
talk
down.
fast. Sometimes your shit be coming out, be like, what?
Exactly.
You be
That's what I'm
like,
saying.
bruh.
It's just hella quick, you know. Just like I got the next one coming out ready in my head already. You know, firing away. Bro, they used to have me playing Candyland, trying to like teach me how to articulate my tongue. I had like speech therapy for like 5 years.
You had a speech impediment?
Yeah, straight up. I don't know. They said it was like because
Speech impediment.
I talked so fast because I was nervous or some shit. I don't know. But I had like hella years of just like just playing Candyland, bro, and they'll just talk to me like, all right, now. I think it was like fucking preschool to like 4th grade or some shit until I finally got the hang of it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, people didn't really quite understand me very well when I was like 1st grade, 2nd grade probably. It was like hard for people. It's pretty funny to think you're fully like speaking perfect English and everyone's like, I don't understand you, honey. You're hella cute though. Like, you know, like just pinch my ears.
I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
But you're hella cute though. Just pinch my cheeks and shit. I'd be hella frustrated. I'd be like, what the fuck? I can't believe I got this shit up for the podcast. That's wet.
Straight for the pod.
Yeah, bro.
No guard on that
I
motherfucker.
didn't even know I was gonna get this shit a couple hours ago. Domos Taco said, what was one of your best and worst pieces from day one till now?
Best piece. And I'm not saying this. I'm not saying this because you're right here. I'm saying this because I'm on your pod.
Straight up.
Best piece is that stomach.
Oh yeah, that's
That's
right.
my favorite. That's not my favorite. The way I applied it, the way it was set up, the way it healed, it just.
It was
and trust me,
perfect.
I got a lot. I got like fucking a top 20.
That's just class.
But
It's just
bro, like, and there's some portraits out there that like I've
Are
done
pretty
that,
close,
like,
yeah.
Bro, like I fucking just it came out exactly how I wanted
like
it
a
to,
fucking
you know,
photograph,
but
huh?
That. I don't know why that's one of my favorite pieces.
It's just different
Yes,
probably,
yeah,
too,
with
huh?
The city in the back with the
Yeah.
helicopter, like.
Our fucking
Because-
helicopter was a piece he
And
added.
I'm not saying that because I'm on the podcast.
He added the helicopter too, and
Yeah.
honestly I didn't know how I felt about it, but it was like one of those things where you're just like, you know, it's gonna be fresh.
It's my favorite because of the application, because of the
Bro,
way it healed.
He threw the shade around the lights into the city. It was crazy.
Yeah, that's why though.
It had hella
That's
depth
how
to
it
it.
healed. It, like, and it's gonna look like that for a long
Forever,
time,
huh?
bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would say that one. Worst tattoo. Fuck, I did a lot of bad tattoos. I've done a lot of
A lot of bad
tattoos.
tattoos.
Like it's easy cause like it's easy
Yeah,
to
yeah.
say my best one because obviously like I'm proud
Recently,
of it. But
yeah.
that one's like
You try to
so
forget
many
them
that-
up.
Bro, there's some out there that I fucking don't even know.
You don't even-
I don't even.
You're drunk as hell, maybe.
No, I was just fucking.
You don't even know how that happened.
I was just like fucking. Fuck
These
it.
days,
Bro, I was
man.
just like, yeah, I don't know. I can't call it worse one because I don't even. I hope that shit don't exist anymore.
Yeah,
Like,
there you go. I hope. Unfortunately,
didn't do
I hope
that.
that shit. Yeah,
I didn't do that.
That's why you have to
Bro.
have a name for your startup.
Yeah, but I had, fucked
You
up
burned
ones.
your first
I did
one.
a lot. I ain't gonna lie. I fucked up a lot of tattoos. Thank you to those who trusted me during that time, but I fucked your shit up. And hopefully I never have to see it again.
You gotta live with that shit.
Yeah.
Because now you can't even explain to them, like why you're this raw ass person now.
Right.
You did that to them, you know,
Yeah.
like
That's what I'm saying.
That's
Thank
even-
you for trusting me, but
like
I fucked your shit up. I fucked it up.
you think you got a photo of that you can show them later?
Let me see. I'll go back to fucking 2018 in my gallery right now. Hold on.
Hey, it'd be
Bro,
like
look
that.
at that
Knowing
fucking
your shit
dub,
now, though.
bro.
Yeah, knowing your shit now, that's crazy.
No, like that's fucked up. Why did I do her like that?
Hey, what'd she say? Did she?
I don't even know she knows. I'm just
It said, shout out her. She getting 10% off her next tattoo.
Nah, she probably don't even follow me anymore.
She probably don't even follow me.
Look at that. Bro, this is 2019. But like, look at it.
Oh my god.
Look at that dove, guys. Look at the fucking choppiness. That fucking just, the tones are like, doves are white in real life. Look how dark this dove is. This is a crow. All right, and now let me show you a recent dove I just did. But look at this dove. Big difference.
I fucked up so many times.
I'm glad I wasn't there at that time. I see this is the benefit coming later, I guess. So shout out to the day ones. Shout out to the real day ones.
Yeah, the people who helped me get good.
Cause I ain't getting none of that. I ain't getting none of that for sure.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of people who let
Got
me
dumb
fuck them up.
fucked up.
There's another one. There's more questions on there.
I was probably one of the best good ones. The other ones were like how you started off, but I think we covered that one. My boy Mark said, "What inspired you to get into the tattoo game?"
My brother.
Your brother
And Rob.
and Rob. Yeah.
Just seeing the lifestyle.
Yeah.
You know, they made their own schedule. They fucking had money.
Yeah.
Fucking, their art was crazy. Like seeing
Cool legacy.
being around and seeing how happy people were once they were finished. Like once they got done tattooing them.
You want to
Like
do that?
that shit. Like, bro, I get to make somebody's day. Like, you know.
I know
like
you.
that.
I know you see me fucking. I'll be damn near dancing in the
Fucking-
mirrors. Yeah.
Bro, like, bro, and there's so many people like that get in the mirror after we're done and we're like, fuck, bro.
Bro,
You know? Or girls, oh my god.
it's like
you love me.
it's perfect, bro. I almost don't even care what my body looks like. I'll just take off my shirt. I don't give a fuck. Like, you know, like look at
This
this.
is art.
Yeah, look, it said I gut or not. You know, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna fucking show this skin off. You know, that's tight. It's a cool
Everything.
feeling. I always felt like that, but like it's a different level when you got some customized skin. You know, I'm gonna pop the other one in the fridge or what?
What?
I got another one of these hoes.
What the fuck? Why'd you get two?
Maybe one for you to go at the worst case scenario. You know, a to-go package from NoGuard. You know,
No guard.
NoGuard gonna send you home with a little gift, or you can pop that bitch if you feeling like it. You know, you just gotta make sure you weren't thirsty. You know.
Yeah. I feel you, bro. That's love.
Thirsty. My boy said you wanted the privilege. I said, all right, he gets two.
Yeah.
He gets two.
Hey, he literally texted me. He was like, "What do you want for the pod?" I said, "Just give me some privilege." And
That's
he was
it.
like, all right. He said, "What else do you want?"
He said, I'm
you know?
good. He said, I'm
Yeah,
good.
that's all I need.
He said, I'll be good after that.
You guys don't understand that. Friday, all week. I've tattooed all week. Friday I tattooed. Went home. As soon as I got home, my family wanted me to barbecue. Barbecued.
Mine occupied all day.
Saturday woke up. Drank with my family.
Yeah.
Saturday woke up, packed all my shit, went to a tattoo party at someone's house. Shout out Mike and Tanya. I love them. Beautiful.
Blast.
That we tattoo over there.
Blast.
Drank with them all day.
Had blast.
Drank with my homies after that. Woke up in the morning Sunday. Went to my homie Don Lucas' house. Shout out my nigga Speed. We drank over there and tattooed all day and barbecued. And then to this morning, I woke up 8 this morning and went tattooed from 9 to 12 and came over here at 1.
Hey, I bet you all the clients you do at Black Ink though, they'd be surprised to hear this because you're never drunk when you do tattoos. Not at least not when
Well,
you're
if we're
doing
drinking together,
yeah, unless your client probably pops
but
in.
I'll
with
never
that-
pop up drunk.
Yeah,
to
like
do
you know,
this.
it's like, but you'll serve the client, and like if
Yeah.
y'all want to have that experience and sip up with me, like
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sure you
sure.
down. Like you know, it's a good
Sure.
experience. It's
I have some people like I've drank with. While
if
I
they're good
tattooed,
people,
and,
it's,
like that opened up like such a better relationship for us.
hell yeah. It's just an experience, you know. Like I got clients that they'll pull up with their best weed and just smoke fat with me, like you know,
Fat.
just real fat. We do a haircut in the middle of the night, like you know, whatever. Just have a cool ass time. Just jam out, and I'll just get tweak over their hair for however long I feel like it, you know.
Yeah.
But like the haircuts is something that's gonna happen in the experience, you know. Wow, that shit's going crazy. You think the red's gonna show good on my skin?
Yeah, look at it.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm just curious if it's gonna stay like that.
Yes.
Oh, that's fucking tight.
By how I'm laying it in, it might lighten up a little bit, but that's okay because it's fucking red, you know.
That's pretty cool. This arm's gonna be a hard ass, like kind of like abstract piece together, either.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard. That's what I was saying. I've done red. I like doing red. That's just cool.
Hell yeah.
Got my blood too, so. You know.
Hell yeah.
Red's my shit.
Hell yeah. What is it? What block?
YG4. I wanted a, you know, like a W like this. Like the
Yeah.
hand. I wanted the hand,
Yeah.
but like I wanted to simplify it.
That'd be fresh.
The W in the hand, and then I wanted red bandana inside of it.
Oh, on some
That
family
shit,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, on some family shit.
West Side, baby.
That's right. What part of the West Side?
Chandler.
Chandler.
On the other side of Chandler Airport.
What's it like over there?
It's fucking. We're the last neighborhood before it becomes like crops and fields.
Yeah.
So like, if you want to put it in a sense, like,
By the airport?
huh?
Like by the airport?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're on the other
okay.
side though.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to put it in perspective, like the mecca of the West Side, like the middle of it, is like 2A Market. You know what I mean? Like
Zax.
Edison, like that right there is the middle.
Martin Luther King.
We talking about Southwest.
Martin Luther King.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
like the middle of the West.
Oh,
You know
okay.
what I mean?
California, Martin Luther King.
So Chandler, yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
Chandler is like one of the last neighborhoods because we're on the other side of the airport.
Towards like Easton or
Yeah.
towards
So you get over
Kermit?
here, you get Kearney Plazas. You
No,
get Strawberry, you get
yeah.
all these other ones over here. You get the Ville. You get the, you know what I mean? You get all these other neighborhoods over here. They're all intertwined.
Yeah.
We're the last.
Separated.
We're the last neighborhood. So
On your own thing,
it's
damn near.
cool because we had this like
Different
separated
community,
from
different
y'all.
community,
It's
basically.
still West Side.
Yeah.
It's just separated from y'all. You know what I mean? So it was cool.
Different community.
It's cool. And our block is like there's only 3 entrances. And we have a park in the middle.
Oh, that's tight.
So
It was community.
it's family. Yeah, it's family. You know.
That's tight. Y'all don't even gotta play anywhere else. Y'all got
Yeah,
the best playground
the
right
older,
there.
The older cats in the hood didn't trip off us because we protected it. You know,
Hell
we
yeah.
protected the neighborhood. They knew their houses were good. No one was going over there
Messing
stealing.
shit, yeah.
No one was going
Y'all
there
were on some
robbing.
community shit.
Yeah, we own you. Come over here. You know what
Hell
I mean?
yeah. Is that we?
Every car getting checked.
But we love our people here. Yeah.
We were so intertwined that we knew everyone.
Yeah.
We knew everyone. When your car was coming through, we knew it was.
And you can sit down and relax. Yeah,
we
you can sit
knew
down and
it was-
relax.
Yeah, we knew who you were. So we, oh hi.
Yeah.
You know, and then when we don't
Everyone's
know you,
look- everyone-
we don't know
everyone's
you. We
looking.
like, who's that? Hey, who's that? You know what I mean?
On the phones and shit. Like, yo, who the fuck you?
Yeah, no phones. Like we outside, like, wait, who's that? Who's
That's
that?
right.
And then it's like, oh, they just going to visit them. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
or like,
yeah.
or,
Y'all
you know,
were real like posted.
Yeah.
And yeah, just straight
because
kicking
it was
it
so tight knit.
outside.
No random cars to really
Oh,
go
okay.
through.
So you guys are real played outside kids all day.
All
Yeah.
day, bro.
Hey, I think Sam told me that you used to like chill at her house and shit back in the day, huh?
Because of Ruben. Yeah,
That's
her
tight.
little brother.
That's what's up. That's
Yeah.
small ass world right there, huh?
Yeah, like I went over there, had soap out with their family before. It had, like, you know what I mean? Their mom's cooking and shit. Like,
We're talking about my homegirl braided by Sam. That's
yeah.
right.
She used to braid my shit before I got dreads.
Oh
When I
yeah,
had just long hair.
that's
Yeah.
right. She lost
Yeah,
the
I was
client
going
that
to
day,
her, She
huh?
was braiding my shit in her apartment.
Yanking that shit, or what?
Yeah, she was
She
braiding my
got
shit in her apartment.
she'll do that shit in like 10 minutes, dude.
Bro,
Nowadays
she
she
flicking that shit. I
yeah,
see.
bro. She has like the quickest hands
The
ever.
homie Tony, I was telling you about, he goes to her now.
Yeah, she has the fast hands. Just do. You see her bust out like 5 by the end of the couple hours. I'm like, what the fuck? Like designs and everything. Tripping.
Yeah, real West Side baby, man.
Yeah. Just got given a tool. Took it, you know?
It's like super. It was super motivating. It was like depressing, but it was super motivating too.
Yeah.
To see, like, because the community was strong, but like we didn't have much.
Yeah.
But the community was strong, so we had love. Like,
Love, but not tools.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
tools. Just hella
and
love.
it was popping. Like, it was popping, bro. Like,
That shit was fun.
We was exposed to shit at an early age, so by the time we was of age to do this shit, it was like I was already turned off by it. You know what I mean? It was like niggas seen that shit when we was
Yeah.
kids, bro. You know what I mean?
You already learned your lessons from it.
Yeah, well, we seen niggas go through it already. Niggas that we grew up under, they was popping it. They was outside. You know what I mean? So when we got older, it was like, that shit ain't getting us nothing.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Right,
At
see,
least for
you already-
me,
you
in a
already
personal
got-
sense, yeah, like, oh, that shit ain't getting you nothing. Go get some money, nigga. Like,
No, you can still be true, but you don't gotta, you know.
With the West Side, it's so much shit going on. Like, you just get hip to shit. You know, you see shit. You like, oh shit, shit was popping, bro. But I think Fresno like that though. Fresno, a lot of us grew up the same. Like, a lot of us grew up
Outside of
exposed to
shit,
shit.
yeah,
Just exposed,
yeah.
you know. And I
Real
think,
live.
and I think that's a good thing. Like we said, everything's guarded now. Everything's so protected. It's so fragile now. Like,
So soft.
yeah, it's so soft. Like, let these kids go out and experience that shit. Let them crash. Like, let them get into something.
As long as they don't die,
But like,
you know?
but give them guidance though. You know what I mean? Because my mom and dad, well, more so my mom. My dad would tell us all his stories. So, to me, it's like
It's free game.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, it's free game.
Nigga, you told me that. Like I took it as like you telling us that, so we don't go do it. You know? 'Cause like nigga, you already experienced that, and we see what it got you.
Yeah, we don't got to.
Yeah,
We don't want
gotta
to do that. We don't want to
And
do
my
it.
mom, she would tell us like, she would let us go.
Yeah.
Just know if you do this,
This is what's going to happen.
this.
Yeah, like make your choices
So that's
first.
how they
Make your
like.
choice. Damn. We're all scared as hell.
That's sometimes we like, I don't even need to go there.
I didn't even want to do that
But
shit.
my mom had this like
Way of talking.
way of being. Like
That's freaking tight.
she was just our friend. Like she just like, well, at least for me, like personally speaking, like she just like a friend to me. Like she would just talk to me, you know, tell me like Nathaniel, like she would you call me by my name, and like don't be stupid. Like if you're gonna do this, you know. And,
Like
if
kept
you're
that, kept it real always.
yeah, like my mom's my best friend, bro. Like I can
Oh,
talk
yeah.
to her about anything, you know, and she might be a little judgmental. She might tell me something, but
It's
like
out of love.
she just
all
'cause,
love.
You know, mom knows best, you know.
Exactly.
But like I owe her everything. That's she's one of my. And I was just telling my dad this on Saturday. That, like I owe y'all everything.
Yeah.
Like bro, you don't understand.
Yeah.
I owe y'all everything. Like
Mhm.
you know,
I appreciate y'all.
everything you guys did for us. Like even if you didn't do it the right way, even if you feel like
You could have
wasn't
done better.
yeah, even if you feel like you wasn't a great mom or you
You
wasn't,
are you.
yeah,
Because-
or if you didn't
because
feel
of-
like you a great dad, bro, like nigga, fuck that, nigga. You raised some decent kids, nigga. My sister's
That's it.
My sister's a last tech. My oldest brother's
Oh,
a
your sister
fucking-
elastic? That's
yeah,
sick, bro.
and a good one, a known one.
That's
my
badass.
brother's a known tattoo artist in the city, better than me. My other brother's a technician. He takes care of the family. We all solid individuals as people.
Self-sufficient as hell.
So at the end of the day, I tell my dad like, bro, like you guys raised some solid kids. I owe y'all everything. You know what I mean? I do this shit for y'all. It ain't even for me anymore.
Mm-mm.
You know what I mean?
Higher
It's
purpose.
for the family. It's for the legacy.
Hell yeah.
And I just want them to know that. I just want them to. I want my mom to know that. Like she did a good job. You know?
Hell yeah. They be carrying it the hardest.
Yeah.
They swear. Because they look at you in terms of like they want you to love yourself in a different way. Which
Yeah.
is like understandable.
Yeah.
But we built tough, you know? We were real tough, so they were gonna take it personal when they see you struggling with certain things. When in reality, that might be your superpower and what makes you you.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm just glad
that's
she-
that shit that like makes you out here on some
Yeah.
dog shit. You
I'm
know?
just glad she had that like open relationship with us where she talked. She
Yeah.
actually sat down and talked to us, and you know, she would make us know that if we made a bad decision, like she would let us know that's stupid, but she would let us know that it's okay, like to make mistakes. Like she wasn't the type of parent to kick us out. She wasn't the
She'd
type of
rather
parent-
know and guide you.
Yeah. Then
It's
be
way-
like, fuck you, go figure it out. You don't listen, you little stupid fuck. Like, you know,
She
wouldn't
knew you
do
guys
that.
were all just barely born.
Yeah.
She remembered she was your mom.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I said, oh, yeah.
She was real patient with us. Real nice. But we weren't bad kids because of that. You know what I mean?
It worked out.
Because of how she was, we weren't.
With all
we wouldn't-
respect.
We wouldn't do something to disrespect her or my dad.
It's easy.
Because we had that kind of respect, those conversations, you know?
Mhm. There's respect built.
Yeah. And we feared my dad. Like, we was
Yeah,
scared of my
yeah.
dad, so,
He
like,
stepped in when he needed to.
Uh-huh.
He didn't need to be there every day, but when you did hear your dad, you were getting smacked.
Yeah.
You know?
And
It was
my
cool.
fucking dad has this fucking hand of a fucking. It's just like a baseball glove, bro.
It's hard.
Yeah.
That's just, that was the better lesson right there. That's why you're more wild-mannered, you know?
Yeah.
That's why you are who you are.
No, yeah.
You can see how many ass whooping someone got by how
people
respectful they
too-
are.
People too. Yeah, people too. Like when we go places or we're around certain people, they'll tell us like, "Wow, you guys are like real well mannered and real like polite. You guys are like respectable kids, you know." But it's
All
only-
surprised and shit.
Yeah,
huh?
and it's just because how, you know, our parents raised us. Yeah, the surprises were the little fucking West Side babies, but
Yeah.
you got respect and morals, you know.
Yeah, that's. So it doesn't mean you honor, you know.
Yeah. Do you see that shit?
Clean, bro.
You gonna want more red tattoos now? Huh?
I'm gonna have to put some eyes glowing red, no cap. You think you'll be able to put the You think you'll be able to put the eyes glowing red in this shit? A little dot or two?
I don't know,
That'd
probably.
be hard or what?
Probably.
This would be kind of crazy, huh?
Fucking put red tears coming out of Jesus.
Yeah,
Blood, sweat.
that'd be kind of cool. A couple, one or two.
Yeah.
That'd be sick. Hyper realistic ass red teardrop, you know?
Or just like blood coming from his crown.
Stupid hyper realistic. Just like one or two drops.
Yeah.
It was mad crazy.
That shit did make him bleed.
Exactly. Yeah.
What time is it?
So Samoans are Christians?
We've been here since when we started the pod.
I don't know, bro. It's probably been like a cool
You
little.
gonna have hella shit to chop up.
Yeah, no. Shout out Mitch. Shout out my boy Mitch. That's my boy, bro.
So yeah, Mitch does.
I love you, Mitch.
Mitch, we got content for you, brother.
I'm saying, brother. I love you.
No, I ain't gonna lie. Mitch got content to chop up.
We sit there together and like we'll brainstorm definitely, but like he works the computer faster than me, so like I'll communicate my idea. Like we work close hand in hand, but he does a lot of the heavy lifting with the editing and shit like that. He works he's very comfortable on a computer. He goes hella quick, just like you could tell he's done it. He showed me the other day we were sitting on the couch. He showed me like some of his first ever vlogs as a kid. Like he was playing games and shit like on a mic and shit. Like it was tight, bro. Like this boy's been on the content YouTube journey since like 11 or some shit. Damn. Had to be. Definitely shout out Mitch. That boy, I can't be more grateful. That food comes in clutch. We put in some long ass hours. Most of the times he doesn't work right after this, and we just
shout out Money Mitch, man.
Money making Mitch for real. Yeah. I call him that for a fat minute. I've been like calling every time I call him. I go, what Money making Mitch? What's up? It just be hella funny.
What's up, my boy?
Yeah, bro. We're gonna make some millies. We're gonna do some crazy thing with it. People are gonna be so surprised when we do it.
That's good though, man.
I'm trying to make like people like. I feel like if you know everyone you could see when they have money what kind of like person they kind of are, you know, like where they express themselves at, you know.
Yeah.
And you'll see me with some nice shit, and you'll see me doing some crazy shit, you know. Like you guys, it'll be funny. Y'all will understand more. But mostly, more than anything, y'all will see me do. Yeah, that's what the whole vision with, you know. I don't want to speak too much more on it, but. You said I'm taking the centerpiece, brother. You sniped that shit. That's tight. I like that. That's cool, bro.
Tight, though.
Yeah, that's just so hard.
I didn't even think you were gonna want the red. How I sent it.
Nah, bro. I've always been interested. So like the fact that you put it in there, I was just like, you know what? Like I said, trust. You know, trust. That shit goes clean. It really gives off the no guard. Like I don't know. It just goes good with the name.
Yeah.
No guard.
The fact that it's in there.
Mm-hmm. That's just hard. That's for sure.
Biger.
That's for sure a wall guard too. That's why I was tripping out when you got the wall guard. I was like, how'd you get the right guard, bro? I'm like tripping.
For sure.
Damn.
Cause I fucking before like my brother would cut hair before.
Oh, so you've already seen some photos.
He had the Walmart clippers, the walls.
Hell yeah.
The white one with the blue circle.
Bro, shout out. But those are the ones I use though. Yeah, so that's why I didn't even argue. I was just like, bro.
They're white with the
this
blue.
Is why I liked it on more levels than just like that. I was like, bro, that's actually that's the wall. That's the wall senior right there.
Yeah. He would cut my hair, bro, and then like with Walmart clippers and Walmart.
You know what they look like? Yeah. That's crazy.
He did my hair, like my brother would do my hair, and then he was like,
I gotta look at this shit.
He moved out the house, and he was like, oh, bro, like, you have to learn how to cut your own hair. Like when I was a sophomore, so I would do my own shit with the Walmart clippers.
Oh, dude, this shit's crazy. Oh wow. No fucking way, bro. That's crazy, y'all. That's fucking sick. What y'all think, chat? Am I gonna regret it? in 10 years? Fuck y'all. No fucking win, bro. Appreciate you, man.
Fire.
Oh, yeah, that's just clean.
Fire.
Man, shout out my boy for joining the podcast today, man. It was fucking lovely. I'll take a shot to that one.
Yes, sir.
Successful day.
Man.
Successful ass fucking day.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
man.
straight up, G. Salud.
I'm gonna be back. I'm be back. I'm gonna get my nigga Steezy on this motherfucker.
50 comments. Make it happen.
I got a couple other homies too.
You gotta have your people drop 50 comments.
Yeah, 50 comments to get Steezy on here.
I swear you got 50 people for that shit.
Yeah.
I swear you do. Maybe get that shit happening.
Man, my nigga Money Mitch had to leave. It's fucked up.
Hey, he'll be there the next time.
Yeah.
When you make a Mitch, made it all possible to do.
Went to the bag.
Yo. My boys, y'all need to pay him to get out the rat race. Subscribe for Mitch.
Subscribe for Mitch.
Subscribe for fucking Mitch, guys.
Hey, one thing I do want to leave y'all with, like entrepreneurs, people who want to start something, who gonna go for it, just do it, gang. Just go for it. Don't worry about the what ifs, the wrongs, the mistakes, bro. Just go for it. Just do it. Because at the end of the day,
Like Nike, come on.
because at the end of the day, and when you fail or when you fall flat, it like, bro, it's gonna happen. But it's gonna teach you. It's gonna elevate you. So, anybody who wants to start something or is gonna go through something, just do it and just really believe in yourself. Have that confidence and know that you're that person to do it. You know, God didn't put you in this life to not believe in your purpose, not to believe in who you are. So, I would say just do it and have trust.
God power. You know?
Yeah, and have trust that it's gonna work out, you know? Cause trust me, I had a lot of doubts coming in this shit. I doubted myself hella times, but I pushed through it. I let myself know that, you know, it ain't no other option. It's this or it's nothing. You know, so it's either gonna be or it ain't gonna be.
Leap, motherfucker.
Yeah, jump off that motherfucking cliff, bro.
Bet on yourself.
It's you versus you. It's you in that mirror. Get in tune with yourself. Figure out what makes you happy and go for that.
We're going to wrap that up, guys. We wrapping that up. My boy NoLuvN8, Valley N8tive. Check out his music. We're gonna link that shit. Thanks for coming on.
Yes, sir,
Episode 2, 50 comments. Follow NoGuard and give us a subscribe.
Come on, man.
Yo.
Anthem, man. Clipper Hands himself.